Move, put yourself in real prime position afterwards. Because with that quick damage, he's got good knockdowns even without spinning a lot of heat.
Facts. And then with the Burning Knuckle or even the Rekka, oh, could have got the stand C right there. It's an EX right there. Nice, nice. Already using the Rev Guard. I like the fact that, that's one thing also. We're seeing a lot more usage of Rev Guard.
Absolutely. That was something that was kind of left behind by a lot of people at the very beginning of the game, right? Now people are really seeing the value in it. Of course, it's got that extra heat that it builds, but the extra space is so valuable that you got to utilize it. Ooh, we actually reached there, but then the follow. That Crouch C is the bane of my existence, though.
Dude, Crouch C is amazing. And I like the fact that he did stand D because he knew that the close C would not get a combo, so that's really cool. See, like, for that one, he was a bit closer to get that close standing C, right?
Yes, indeed, and then pushing him into the explosion. Oh, actually with the throw, this is going to be a chance for YungTate. Oh, Kiwi couldn't react in time. He actually got counter hit by the neutral hop and the super confirm. Let's go, Tate.
Yeah, I wonder what did he try to answer? Maybe it was a late input for high dodge attack, possibly, right? That seems like the only option. But I feel like if you're Kain, you always want to hold down back anyway, because it's much harder to go for like a hop jump shimmy because of flash kick existing.
100%. Like, as Kain players, you just gotta trust your defense. You know what I mean? You can react so late to that because of the flash kick, and the throw tech window in this game is generous as well. So like, you really gotta be confident and not just commit to something a little early.
Yes, nice little frame trap right there. Do we get a follow up? Ooh, that's right. Let me spend some bar though. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, especially sitting up 2 right now with Kiwi. My man, you are leaving food on the table, bro.
He is. Sometimes, like, the thing is, the good thing about Kain and the reason why he's such a strong character, nice wild punish right there, you could just throw out like a crouch C in the super.
Yeah,
like, they can't really punish you, even if they hyper defense. Like, the super is just there to help you with all these hits.
Yeah, exactly. It's very difficult. It requires a lot of effort on your part to kind of maneuver past something that he could just autopilot into, right? So that's something that really not only is strong as a character, but it'll weigh on your opponent's mental as well. Nice conversion from Kiwi again, taking the red blow into account. A couple of counter hits right now. Let me see some meter spin.
He doesn't want to spend the meter. He could have definitely went to EX dash attack, right? EX flash kick and spend double bar.
Bar. Yeah, he's spinning any heat. The EX move, staying in the pocket. He's like, I'm trying to stay cool in this Florida weather, bro.
I know, it's pretty hot out here. That's what he's saying.
He's like, I'm overheating in real life. I ain't trying to do it in the game.
Oh, big punish. No cancel. I guess he was too scared to rev up.
Yeah, perhaps, man. Oh, he faced the flash kick out, but no big punish.
That was def, actually.
Yeah, most definitely it was. Had enough rev here to get the heat going. The second super would have done it.
Yep. Go for the sweep right there. Nice. No JD on that. Now we spend the bar. What are you going to do here? Oh, the run forward.
Oh, snap.
I wonder if he tried to go under because he thought it was going to go back up. But that was just kind of risky.
Yeah, definitely. I think he got lost in the lights a little bit right there, right? Like, ooh, I don't really see people throw this out of the neutral like that. And then he just ended up, running directly into it as it curved down.
Okay, nice anti-air with the power dunk. Jump D again. There it is. Get the combo.
Oh, just out prioritizing that fireball. But yeah, again, leaving some damage. Good to convert further.
That's okay, right? I feel like that could have been much worse, but a back throw is completely fine right there. Rev blow in the mix. Both of them have like really good rev blows to go through projectiles, so they both have to be careful, right?
That's big facts, yeah. Nice forward advancing ones. Overheated with the last fireball. That's going to be all Kiwi now. Kain has some of the best pressure as well to get the guard break going, but he obviously needs to get YungTate the block first.
Yep. Nice. Goes for the throw. Set the orb up. Yep, you can't. What are you going to do? DP? It's very risky. He's trying to bait it.
Yeah,
no bite. Again, he tried to bait it.
Oh, no. Then he committed some sweep on the ground.
Yes.
YungTate, the overheat's almost over. He might get away with this one. I don't know, though.
It's close.
Got this last string. He tried to DP, thinking that Kiwi would be thirsty for that guard break, right? But Kiwi, again, has been trying to bait it out that whole time. We saw it in the corner from the beginning.
And he finally got it. Was so close because YungTate was literally 2% away from going to cooldown, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He thought, like, okay, I feel like you're going to be desperate to break me, right?
Yes, 100%. And the thing is, like, I think it was a little bit just panicky in the moment because I don't think he actually would have got guard broken. Like, he would have recovered that 2% before the guard break would have happened. But, yeah, it's tough to make those calls in the moment, especially in the chair.
Okay. Normal jump D in that situation. Go for the normal throw. No, set the orb. Instead, going for just, like, straight meaty pressure with the lights.
Ooh, and yeah, he saw how high that jump in hit. He was like, I can definitely press lights on the ground here.
Again, the sweep.
You ain't going nowhere, bro.
Another sweep.
Both players calling out their attempt at retreat.
Yes. Dude, Kiwi has been sniping with the EX fireballs. It's actually insane how many times he landed that. And it helped him so much because he gets all that real estate back, right? And it's a hard knockdown. They can't roll from it.
And that's why he's not using any EX moves and combos. Oh, the wild punch directly into the level 2. Kiwi does close it out with that one. Well done.
That was a sick shimmy.
You can really recognize when somebody's going to rely on the rev guard a lot, right? That's something that they can call out with.
Look, we got a Marco. I told you, man.
Yeah,
He's there, bro. I
actually
was thinking about learning Marco before this, but I didn't have enough time. But it just feels like, man, I just need to guess. I just need to just knock you down once and then make you guess. It feels good.
It really feels like that, right? Yeah. like I knock you down, might throw out an EX kick, so with the rev blow follow up, and now you just gotta hold my mix, man.
And it makes sense because he actually doesn't really have great neutral.
Yeah.
Like obviously, like see right there, that's his neutral, right? EX Tatsu into rev blow. Look at this. Now you gotta guess.
Blow again. Oh my goodness, bro.
Oh. Yes, nice little combo right there. Rev blow, get the hard knockdown state.
Guess.
Oh, but he didn't really go for the setup though.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that.
Yeah. He's kind of just going in actually.
Yeah. Joey is 100% just trying to maul right now. EVJ in the corner. Oh no, they pulled through at the same time, but we're out of range.
I'm telling you, man, that's all unique.
That's
EX Tatsu was a dream. And the crazy part is, like, obviously EX Tatsu, like, let's say you don't have like rev blow available to make it safe. You can cancel the second hit, right? You can just feint it and make it safe. So it's one of those things like, yeah, okay, it's an all-purpose move at this point.
Yeah.
All combos from lights as well too.
Yeah, absolutely. Like that's the thing. Oh wow, that was kind of cool. Got a low profile, the rev blow follow-up, but
that was actually kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I might have to remember that.
I was gonna say that was a little bit of tech.
That was actually, it might have been accidental tech, but you know what? I'm about to take it though.
Definitely accidental tech that will turn intentional from other players.
Okay, no, misses the DP. I thought he tried to, it looked like he tried to input a DP right there. Oh, headbutt.
Yeah, just from there as well, but nothing doing afterwards. Damn, flexing the gi off is hard, I won't lie.
But yeah, Marco, I feel like his main neutral tool is obviously using the EX Tatsu, but like his normals are actually not that far. Like stand C, stand D, they're like kind of like, it just stays in place. Stand B is definitely his best poke, but you don't really get much from stand B besides if you're a really god at hit confirming one button to super.
Yeah, pretty much, right? You're gonna have to rely on that. Have that super as a resource in the first place to really convert from that.
Okay, go for the fireball, nice DP, but using just kind of just like regular like light punch DP, but not CDP break. Yeah, that's the crazy part, right? Because you get a full combo from there.
Exactly. I think maybe some newer players like get kind of like they tunnel vision the invincibility part of the light DPs, right? When in the anti-air versions, like the CDPs are as good, and then they are even more rewarding because of the break.
They're playing this neutral game right now. I wonder if Joey's going to see the fireball and maybe use his level 1 super, fireball super, to go through it, because it pretty much clears the whole screen when it comes to projectile classes. And yeah, that's what a lot of EVJ is doing in this match, right? Like, he got the early life lead, and he realized, oh my goodness, like you said, Marco's neutral's not that great, so he's been playing defensively against the sweep. But man, yeah, it can get real scary against Marco real quick. For both these characters. That's fair, yeah. It's just that Marco, it definitely is a much harder just because, like, you have to block and you have to kind of risk the DP. We kind of saw Goichi, like, take advantage of that in Calm Breaker. And the coolest part is, like, he'll even do the other version of feint to make you think he's going to go for a mix-up and then actually block, right? And then you let it rip, and then guess what? You get a wild punish stand D into another stand D into a full combo that does, like, half life. It's pretty dangerous. 100%, man. Hopefully we get to see some of that right now. But EVJ, once again, using even the EX DP here, He's got to use the heavy DP break now. Yeah. Oh, that's go. One. Overhead. Do we go low? Oh, misses the low, though. Yeah. It looks like Joey's not as comfortable with the timing outside of the rev blow conversion, right? Just like off the EX. Yeah. Okay. I like the stand B, though, going on. No. Maybe I thought he got when he got the crossover, unless he thought he wasn't going to get in the crossover range. Yeah, I think that's what ended up happening. Thought he would stay in front, but again, EVJ letting the EXs rip, making sure Joey can't get the free jump-ins on him. That's what we saw, right? In that first game, Joey was all about the mauling. He was trying to overwhelm his opponent. And this is classic how we see tournament pool set play out all the time, right? Where one's really hyper-aggressive, they take the first game, the other player gets kind of used to it. Now we're going to get the final match. Overhead, brother. Another one, rev blow. Look at the damage. Add it. Stack it on. Oh, ooh, ooh. Just do it again. Do it
Yeah,
again.
I was going to say, please do overhead
Keep
again.
going overhead. Oh, go for the throw.
Yeah, the empty jump throw.
He
Like
overheats.
that overheated yourself. That's unfortunate. He's not going to be able to use Rev Blow because of that now as well. Even trying reversals and they're just getting stuffed.
Yeah, but I think he's going to play this neutral, go fireball, wait for a fireball, maybe go for a super afterwards.
That's what I want to see. Yeah, somebody kind of snipe with their level 1 here.
Oh, okay. Far anti-air, stand B, air to air. Air to air is like so common in this game because jump is so popular and because air JD is a factor for everybody.
Yep. Oh, tried to press something. I don't know if it was the dodge or just tried to press counter hit. Joey Bag of Donuts got caught a little bit off guard there, but still getting the pressure in. Long distance overhead. DP letting fly. Nobody getting hit.
No, the tots are flying too.
Oh my God.
Okay, counter hit. Okay, nice combo. Level 1. Look at the damage. That's like a good 40%. 3 hit. That's it.
Indeed. Joey Bag of Donuts runs away with it on a perfect game in Game 3 with the Marco.
Man, you know.
Chopper has gone to pretty much everything under the sun when it comes to this game. And it looks like he is going with the Hokutomaru right now. Going up against Salvatore Ganacci.
He might not know this matchup, though.
Oh, man.
I feel like not a lot of people are familiar. Oh, okay, never mind. He got it. High dodge attack all day. Take that jump D out of the way.
Gonna say, as soon as he sees him in the air, I'll just high dodge attack. That is a smart way to do it.
Okay, goes for the rush down. That stand D. Oh, yes, the Rev Blow. Always got to worry about the Rev Blow. But speaking of Rev Blow, I mean, you have Hokutomaru, who has like probably one of the best Rev Blows in the game. Yeah. And they got buffed accidentally, right?
Yeah, that's one of the things right now. Hokutomaru making people even suffer more after the ult. Buffs to the Rev Blow, as you see here, knocked down. Ooh. Oh my goodness, he tried. Tried to get close.
Throw these ninja stars, high dodge attack. You can't defend against that because you're overheated at that point, right?
Nothing doing at that point. That's the thing about this game, man. You got to be so careful with your heat gauge, especially defensively, and how quick it can get cranked.
Yeah. Throwing the A shuriken, goes for the forward throw. It's really hard to kind of like stop his like mobility. But one thing is like his run forward is just so consistent. Yep, there we go, hitting gear.
Oh my goodness, bro. That's gonna take TVTengu out of the SVG range as well. That's gonna hurt, bro. Good luck defending now.
Yeah, man, we're going back to 0 on Marn's side for his rev bar, right? Resets every single time. Nice, grabs him out of, I don't know what he EXE did, but he grabbed something out.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, we mashing that bad boy, I'm telling you.
Back-to-back rev blows. Marn's like, I got all the health in the life, or all the health to work with in my life. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing. Like, even though they made rev blow -5 across the board, but like, I wish it was still the previous version because I actually learned how to counter and everything. Yeah, and you get big damage, actually. Super big damage from the old one.
Universal old change definitely helping out Hokutomaru. Oh my God, Menzo's trying to wake up with him. Marn has been sticking with the meaties, brother.
Look at the damage on the double rev blow right there. It feels like it doesn't scale.
Yeah, right? Like it's just the same chunk of damage both times.
Oh, I think Marn just pressed the button. It said counter hit. It didn't even say punish. Okay, we're flying. Get the knockdown. Salvatore.
Yeah, that was a cool little setup right there. Give him strong Oki, but Marn was ready with the tech throw. And now back to the neutral.
Yep. Go for the sweep right there. Go for the crouching B. Crouching B just goes from a mile away. But, you know, this is free. I feel like when you're throwing, like, C Ninja Stars, like, this, I think I call that as free life.
Yeah,
right? Because even though it's 3 hits, you don't have to tap back 3 times. You just have to tap it once.
Precisely. And, you know, you just to put the fireballs in this game do give you a little bit back.
Okay, let's see what here. Tengu, you got to make something happen. Marn's just running over you right now.
I was going to say, this really is the establishment of Marn's great range with the Hokutomaru. He got caught a little bit, trying to get a little bit frisky at the end there.
He's trying to bait something. I don't know what Marn is. I think Marn's scared. Maybe he's like, oh, is he going to try to do a counter super or something? Okay, level 1. And the handstand kicks. Okay, what you going to do, Salvatore, now? Oh, nice block on the overhead. But that's a, I don't even know what that was. Is that a low?
Which way that is, bro. Hit him with the head. He's got an overhead and low variation, apparently. Now, Marn, I was going to say, use 1 super here. Got 1 more locked and loaded in the back pocket.
You thought your safe jumps are safe, not against counters.
Yeah, Salvatore still here. Gets the EX slide. Wakes up with the super. Marn's like, nah, bro, I know you thirsty for the kill right now. You got my back against the wall. You're not going to let this opportunity pass you by.
And Marn's like, you trying to wake up super?
You don't see her that much. It's like a lot of the characters that are dominating the meta right now.
Yeah, that's true.
I think those are like her worst problems.
The crazy part is like, I like Mai a lot. I feel like I might have to push the narrative.
Yeah.
Because her
like
pokes
that.
are really good. Like Stan B
exactly.
is amazing. Stan D is ridiculous as a whiff punish. Like she has the pokes. She obviously has a DP. Her fireball is actually amazing. And I think the air, like when it comes to air versus air, she wins most of the time with that word like jump A, jump C. You know, so, and obviously, like, the EX fans are kind of, like, obnoxious to two. So, I don't know. I might have to push the Maya narrative, you know?
Yeah, like I said, I definitely think she's got good stuff, right? I think, like, you know, they released the stat usages and, like, the character matchups and all that.
Yeah.
It felt like, if I recall correctly, a lot of her, like, big losses were against the top tiers, right? But everybody else, she does really good against.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think she's a character that I think is a little bit underexplored right now, underrated. But that's what you got to have when you're the Marco, right?
I'm telling you.
The fade into the low, that's nasty.
Oh, he blocked it.
He blocked the overhead that time. He bet on it.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Look at that. Yeah. Let's see. Go with the pokes. High dodge attack. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Mai got the really good pokes, good air. And you're going to have to force Marco to do, like, kind of like DP and everything like that. And because, like, even though Marco probably is, like, has the more cheaper stuff, Mai doesn't need to let Marco get in to do that, unless he does that.
That's the thing, right? Obviously, the EX is always going to be there, but no, she doesn't get the combo fall off the overhead hitting.
Yeah, he missed the meaty time. Just probably maybe like 1 frame right at that situation.
Most likely. Yeah, in terms of the neutral, I definitely like favor Mai in the matchup.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't think it's even close. And right now, Shakugan capitalizing on that neutral all the way into another kill. Game 1 in the books.
See, I'm telling you, man, Mai not low tier, man.
She got juice.
Yeah,
man.
she do got juice. People sleeping on her.
100%.
Yeah, people really sleeping on her. And she got a 2-hit, like hit confirm from the stand D. Like, you know.
Yeah, that's privilege, honestly.
That is privilege.
Oh, my man. Can we break it out the Kain?
He pulled a Goichi?
He said, Marco the Kain, I know where my bread is buttered. Luigi is my savior.
Yeah. But you know what the thing is, even though he has Kain, like Mai, I feel like can weather the storm because she has a DP. Like you can't just do like stand C, feint, dash up, stand C. Like you have to respect Mai as well too.
So,
that's a great answer.
Yeah, exactly. The Kain rep blow. Blowing through a whole lot of the projectiles from long distance. It's going to be a thing to watch out for going forward in this set. And right now, Andre RoboCop looking right at home on this character.
He should have picked this from this jump.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like right now. Oh, with the jump, goes with the throw, sets an orb. Yeah, there it is. Nice.
He's a little bit more willing to stay disciplined up against the Mai, and of course, just punishing outright with the flash kick.
Man, what a change of pace, huh? Now, okay, now this is a bit tough because, like, obviously your control sense, you can't really throw anymore. I think even if you throw, like, EX, he's just going to just react with rev blow, right?
So that's going to definitely keep Shakugan a little bit holstered here. He's going to have to try to get him out of SPG range first, but oh no. Rev Guard did not save you in that situation. Overhead came through with the perfect bomb timing.
Look at that. Another one. He tried to bait a DP. I think that was a DP input. Just misinputted pretty much, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Missed the flash kick right there, but still in a great position. Andre RoboCop just needs one more hit, but lets it rip.
My goodness, Andre, you really wanted to get this set tied up hard body, huh? Will it take such a big risk and then even waking up with a super after? He's like, I'm waking up with stuff, bro. We going to the last game.
He's like, I can afford it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can afford 3 more wake-ups. That's what he's saying, huh?
You're going to have to bait me every time, dog.
All right, let's see. 1-to-1. What a turnaround just from a character switch.
Legitimately, bro. Like, he's looking so much more comfortable. He actually found the sweet spot up against the flash kick.
Yep. Nice. Go for the stand C right there. No cancel, though. Like the jump A. Yeah, there it is. Got to be careful with the rev blow, though.
Yeah, he still has it lingering in the back. Oh, my. Oh, okay. That's still a punish. Yeah, even if you eat the fireball on the way down.
Nice. Now we can throw some fireballs consistently. There we go. Yeah, you see that? Automatic.
Immediately, I'm getting back, bro. These fans are coming your way, but no, getting a little too jump happy.
The cross cut blocks the frame. Yeah, there it is. Revlo, get off of me. Okay. Go for the 6-piece combo. Regular special move, Ender. We're not really seeing too many rolls yet, though. Maybe they're scared of kind of like the chase down from the roll. Throws out the ball, and he's overhit. What? I didn't even realize that he was going to get overheated from that block.
Me neither. I was not taking notice of the heat gauge. Good stuff from Andre RoboCop recognizing that. Even though he did drop the round, I do like that he recognized that I was able to put Shakugan in overheat.
Yeah, it was a good attempt, right, to kind of like start the comeback.
Exactly.
Oh, nice. Gets a big jump in D, wild punish. What's the combo? Do we spend level 1 here? No, we're just going to go for the knockdown instead.
Oh, the rolls. He hurt you just
then.
He
did.
He's starting to represent it, but that is a quality of life hurt right there.
Yeah, he was very ambitious for that. Usually you want to do 2 lights into a DP, right?
Yeah,
but 3
sure.
is very ambitious.
Yeah, I shouldn't even call it quality of life, honestly. It's just not the way the combo structure is in this game.
Nice combo. I can't believe that crouching A hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Connect. Oh, trying to use that rev guard to push away, but it's still opening you up.
I think Mai, if she gets like a good hit, she can kill here.
Yeah. Man, oh my goodness, that close C reach into the heavens with the rectal examinations. I hate that.
Okay, let's see. Baited. No, yes, use the rev guard to reduce the chip damage, but doesn't get the punish. You had the right idea, Shakugan, but then you didn't get the crouching C.
At least we get our final round on now. But yeah, and again, of course, we know that EX Fireball is so good at dominating the neutral for Kain. There's the close C, fake close C.
Nice. Throws the ball out there. That's going to hit. Big combo, but drops it.
Yeah, full lift on the table here. Looked like Shakugan tried to bait something out after that jump in. We've seen Andre let those flash kicks rip.
Okay, go for the little short low jab. Andre Robocop, that's going to hold the block. Doesn't try to hyper defense it because if you miss time, you would have got hit.
Yeah, and he didn't get the rev guard till like after either, so it was like full chip damage, and the throw will do it.
Ooh. I am a huge fan of Jenet. Like, just in general, right?
Yeah,
That's usually my character from like old Garo, King of Fighters 15. So when she came out here, like I was a little bit worried, like okay, like she doesn't have a DP, and I feel like DPs are so strong to have, right?
Yeah.
She has a counter move, which is amazing because the counter actually just can counter the rev blow, and there's not many tools that can really beat rev blow.
Yeah, that's a great point. So yeah, so we can see that once these characters actually get into SBG range, it's both picking the second ratio.
Go for the Rekka, using the crouching C right there. Oh, the counter hits.
Wow.
Nice chase down. No whiff punish?
I like seeing the just defense represented though, even just on the wake up.
Okay, one more follow up. No, doesn't get it.
Surprising, and then we just rip it.
Sometimes you just gotta go for the power dunk. Nice. I love when I see high dodge attack just being implemented.
100%, man. It's such a crucial part of the game that is also another part it's a little bit underexplored. Speaking of which, right there, I don't know what happened.
That was commitment.
Yeah, going into the super, put a ring on that.
Okay. Oh, no cancel into the EX powered. The power bird knuckle.
Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness, the bird knuckle a little close that time, but still not punishing out. Overheated in the process. Using the super after the minus frames.
Fireball?
Puts him on a pixel. Fireball was mistimed. He's using the rev guard, but not enough to escape.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there, because especially when she does the break for like the D version of that move, like she is actually plus one.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't press button. You have to go for power dunk in that situation, right? Or JD.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, Iguayo, let's go. There it is. No chase down. Surprised we're not seeing like too many fireballs. Like I feel like both these characters have really good EX fireballs just to throw out in general.
Yeah, especially with JDR right now having 0 on the heat gauge. Definitely, should be something to explore, but uses the feint pressure instead, catches Spiker.
Yeah, heavy Rekka is one of those things. Like it does have a long startup, but it is plus as well.
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice. Oh, he was scared of the power dunk, and then JDR responds with like, 2A. Nice. Go sweep. No sweep punish from Spiker. Okay, Yahoo. Again.
Tried the same gambit. Didn't work out the second time. Good stuff from JDR. Immediately adjusting. Not getting caught with his hand in the cookie jar twice.
Yeah, I hope we get to see like maybe like now the fact that Spiker's like, okay, he's blocking like me just going -2 in the super now. Maybe I can just do run up throw.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah. Establish this a little bit. See what the options are going to be from here.
Yes, there is the pressure right there. Plus frames on that one. Yep, you see no super this time around. But we get the DP break. Power Geyser, you're still in SPG.
Spiker shooting the crack shoot. Tried to bring a page out of JDR's book, or excuse me, Spiker's book, using the minus frames and invincibility.
Okay, what's the setup? Meaty fireball or jump?
Oh my God, that could have been your life, bruh.
It could have, because when it comes to Jenet Wild Punish, she actually does so much damage.
Beautiful right there. I love the dash under the 2B anti-air. A classic SNK strat right there. You gotta have your 2B anti-airs on deck.
Yes, you do. Nice. Again, I like the little backdash right there. I think the super would actually caught the backdash, actually.
Yeah, I could have.
Plus frames on the C's. Super? No super this time around. Maybe next time, opportunity, but we might not even get to see it.
Big chunk on that last bit of wrecker right there. JDR taking the first game.
Man, that feels kind of dangerous. The one thing I do want to see Spiker do is obviously kind of utilizing the back C a lot more with Jenet, because it's two hits and you can really easily hiccup from it. And the crazy part about her C pressure, it's really hard to rev guard out. You actually can't really push her out in a lot of such scenarios. So she kind of can abuse like stand C, dash up, stand C as well too.
Want to see some of that. Any way that you can kind of nullify rev guard, whether it be not getting pushed out a lot or having these specials that move you forward a little bit and make up for that advancement. But right now, again, JDR, this pressure with Terry's been working out.
Yeah. Nice stand D, that's plus as well.
Oh, man.
Spiker knew that we're gotta use the rev blow sometimes. Okay, level 1 again. There it is. Nice chunk of damage on the combo.
Yeah, and remember, JDR didn't have his SBG or his Rev Blow, I should say, at the start of that combo, so that's why he couldn't respond to the Rev Blow in his own.
Yes. Oh my god, double feint?
Bro, literally rocking back in my chair right now, trying to stay out of range. Another beautiful high dodge attack.
Spiker is on it. When it comes to high dodge attack as an anti and defensive, like he actually is really good at doing that. Nice, go for the fireball. Another, keep stringing it up. Crouching C into C fireball as well. EX fireball this time around. 10 seconds left.
Indeed, JDR, you got 2 bars on deck. Spiker, he overheated the process, and the jump in timing was immaculate. JDR 1 round away.
Man, that was huge jumping right there.
Yeah, Spiker at that point, I think he didn't need to risk the fireball, honestly, right? I think he could have kind of ran away, held rev guard if he got close.
Nice counter hit combo. See, that's going to be something that is going to be fun to explore when people find these counter hit conversions and then gets the juggle from a counter hit conversion.
Yeah.
Nice power geyser. And that was a great combo to take her out in SPG just because she don't have to deal with her rev blow. She has one of like the best rev blows as well too. So hard to like counter actually in general. That should be it.
Beautiful starter right there with the counter hit, and he closes the door on him. JDR. Let me move it on. People are starting to find some good juice with her again, but when it comes to handling business, can't get much better than Hokutomaru.
Oh man, but this matchup is it's not the best for Hokutomaru.
Yeah,
right?
It's true.
You got no wake up reverse besides super.
Yeah.
And you can't really throw shurikens because EX Tatu actually just blows it up.
Oh man. The delay in the air, striking first blood as it does so much.
Look at that combo. Take him out of SPG right away. That rev blow damage, it needs to be studied. You know what I mean?
How does it just ignore the properties of scaling?
Yeah, look.
Look at
the first hit just does massive chunks of damage.
Oh my, yeah, and just like that, Oil King smothering arrow to start this one off.
Yeah, right here. Let's see. Okay, go right there with the dash punch. Oh, counter!
Yeah, Oil King gonna be ready for that one 100%.
We spend level 1 here though. No, we're gonna go for the hard knockdown setup. See, oh, he tried to go for the meaty overhead.
Yeah.
Didn't get it, but I mean, eventually I feel like we might see it though. Okay.
Double just a fan in reaction to the EX legs as well. Oil King is kind of cooking right now.
Oh, I think this might be the round. Yeah, spend all the bar. We're going to go into... Oh, but drops. I thought we were going to go and cancel the hitting gear, but we missed it.
That's definitely what he was looking for. And this is actually opening the door for Arrow right now.
Imagine.
Well, Oil King used the super.
Unfortunately, Arrow still gets the throw, though. Nice.
Oil King is not letting it rip right now.
No.
Oh, he does it again, but he didn't get the combo.
He actually would have won the round if he just did crouching A, stand B, and a super.
100%.
It actually would have killed.
Yeah.
Right, that's the one thing. But Arrow, I mean, he does got the mix. The one thing he is missing is he needs to get the tech of rev dashing.
Yeah.
If he's able to rev dash and slide across the screen, then he would have gotten to like the situation faster and probably get a better meaty in that situation too.
100%. Some of that OP gets left on the table and then just dashing through the roll right there, staying on the same side, just defended at the last second. But Oil King is still smothering.
Yeah, go for the cartwheel. Nice fireball right there. Good JD, double JD. Oh, dash throw. He got a fast dash throw.
Yeah, man. That's okay. Sprinkling that in as well, taking Oil King out of SPG as well, but just a walk under, right? You try to jump at me in the corner, that is a very popular strat.
That's great counter right there. Nice. Again with the EX Tatu. Dash back against the throw. Ooh, the challenge. No super. We're going for the cartwheel instead. Doesn't spend a bar. Hopefully it doesn't bite you.
The overhead, that was a good block.
Nice. No. Oh, I thought he was going to go into the break. I wonder if he mistimed it.
Yeah, had to have been, right? Some type of fumble. Or maybe he wanted like a fireball and he ended up being the DP,
possibly.
so he wasn't thinking about break, right?
Okay.
Something like that.
Anti-air in that situation right there. Tries to go for low. Oil King blocks it. Not punished, actually.
Yeah, I think he's waiting for the red blow follow-up, right? It didn't come, so Oil King was a little late on the punish attempt.
Oh, yeah, we are going to take out this SPG real fast. Level 1. Marn knockdown. Safe jump. Yeah, look at that nasty safe jump.
Oh my goodness, bro. Not stopping, just continuing the pressure as well. Oil King staying at that sweet spot where Arrow cannot escape this pressure right now.
Okay, again, guess for game. Ooh, he tried to bait something out.
Wow.
Oh my god, the pressure. That was actually slimy. Right? The EX Ninja Star into the EX teleport. That was, but the angle.
Yeah.
It felt like a true
Automatic on that lever list, so we might see that on display here. CR7 in this matchup, yeah, you gotta, I think, try to bait out a lot of Kain's buttons. I think trying to slug it out with them, a lot of the time it doesn't go your way. Like, even if trying to use that far C that we talked about with Diacone earlier, you gotta really utilize it outside. And that's why CientifiK starts with the SVG on here as well, right? It's really good because it nullifies a lot of the ball summons you want to do to start the game, and you kind of just are on the back foot immediately.
Yo, look how fast he's playing, though. What
Yeah.
happened? Oh, counter. GG's this round.
That was, yeah, he tried to like do a ball summon setup into his own rev blow, and I haven't experimented with those setups. I'm not sure what juice there is there. But CientifiK, of course, is going to open the door for him. I thought I was going to be a win punish, bro. I was about to be like, pack this matchup. Let's get out of here.
Look at this. Look at the knockdown. Look at the speed that he's playing at. Oh, that's going to be a combo. Nice into a safe from a safe jump.
Yeah, I just wonder if Menzo messed up his JD attempt right there or what, but
Jesus, look at this. Yeah. Oh my God, with the stand B flash kick? Yeah. When did you have time to do that?
Exactly right. CientifiK, he got all those stuff. He got all the sweaty strings and combos with Kain, where it's going to be stand normals into the flash kick. All of that is ready.
That might have been a record-breaking first game match.
In terms of speed, I think so.
In terms of speed, that was really, really fast.
For this man in the Guinness Book of Records for that one.
Okay, counter hit confirmed. Missed the flash kick timing, so kind of the setup just mistimed in that situation. But CientifiK was able to realize that and put an orb out. But now Menzo, I mean, he gets a chance to play using the EX soccer ball here.
Yeah, exactly. Something to just try to establish it. It's just scary to use it up against CientifiK when he has the red blow. He actually catches the landing with the close C, but he's been cranked on the heat so much that the combo follow-up puts him in overheat. CientifiK closes it out.
Look how fast he's playing.
Yeah, man.
And he's getting all the conversions too, right? He knows what he needs to do with this character. Yep, throws that. That's the round start neutral. Okay, big combo right here. Yep, into the DP, level 1. Let's do it. Let's get the damage out here.
Yeah, I like that a lot. He can have a couple of little setups here as well. Oh, just ends up trying to ball summon. And look at CientifiK just waking up dashing at him. Like showing no fear in this matchup. The dash under as well to not only get the landing punish, but also the corner.
Okay, the rev blow is active, but the 3-hit low, that's the crouch B, crouch A, crouch B. That was slimy, actually.
Yeah, and he
double
tried
super?
to rev blow to push him out of that, right? And then crouch B still connected. Double super, as you talked about. Done.
Wow.
Done.
Yeah. That was just domination.
Yeah.
In extreme. I enjoy playing Kevin because I call him like, he's like two-touch Kev, right?
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah, definitely two-touch Kev,
it's one of those
bro.
things is like, if you do wake up with a flash kick or DP and I block it, you know, you lose the round. But the one thing that I would say that's kind of like hurts his game a lot is that he doesn't really have a good JD guard cancel. That's his main problem.
Yeah, I mean, we know, obviously, not having that leaves a lot to be desired, right? Defensively, you're going to get bullied a lot of the time if you don't have something like that.
Nice. Hey, but he's doing really good, though, right now. Yeah. Putting Reynald down in a half-life, taking him out SPG. Going for the frame data. Nice little punish right there. Oh, but a big jump from Reynald.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a little surprised. I shouldn't be because, as you mentioned, he plays so many fighting games. He does want a lot of the retro ones. But if I'm not mistaken, Kevin was the character Reynald was messing with at first. But right now, Argen's going to close it out in this first round, most definitely with that super. Okay.
Yeah, the command throws. See, command throws are especially EX command throws, if you can combo afterwards, they are like literally the game closers usually, right?
Agreed.
Nice jump.
Wow.
I'm telling you, he got some sauce in these games. He probably played a lot of old Garo too, so it feels like in terms of movement, nice. He's like, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that.
Definitely not. Yeah, Argen, he even committed to the hop right there, right? Like, he hard caught out the throw to get the punish. Like, because you cannot JD on the hop, so you have to be right.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job also of approaching with, like, his dash A's. Literally, like, dash A is definitely the way Kevin is supposed to approach and close the gap when it comes to neutral.
Yeah, man, we know Reynald's going to take him out of SPG with that super. Meter well spins.
Nice block on the empty jump.
Yeah, the empty low guard against. We got some nice timings until that moment, of course. Close C blowing up your attempt at a button.
Yeah, that was really scary. Even though Reynald was like in control, Argen was one away from hitting it because he could have done double super if he actually got like a high dodge attack, for example. Nice, again for the dash throw. Ooh, yeah, I love that. Using the rev guard to get away from that close D. High dodge, nice feint just in time.
Yeah, Reynald finally found a whiff on one of the big buttons that Argen committed to, but I'm loving the way Argen's playing 100%.
Yeah.
Rev blow even out right there. Oh, we tried the dash. That was even a good idea, honestly.
Okay, goes for the JD, has to block it all.
Oh, that was smart, that was smart. Nice adjustment from Reynald right there. Argen had definitely been trying to press out with that 2B a lot, right? We saw a lot of scrambles and trays just to relieve some of the pressure from Reynald. So love that dodge attack.
Okay, oh, using the hidden gear right there. Okay, Reynald going up 1-0, but like I said, this ain't free. This is definitely not free. Argen can definitely cook. I want to see a lot, maybe if Argen can do it, like using 2C as the wild punish tool against like Reynolds 2C, that would help a lot. See, like he's trying to go for it. But the problem is, anytime you do like a big heavy button, you're in the risk of a hop jump.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? That's what we've seen Reynald kind of open him up with a couple of times, him going for one of these big commitment buttons just at the wrong time. And then again, dodging the rev blow and kind of so fast, bro. Whether it be back dash or be forward dash, he is going to be in that ass. Reynald, one round away.
He might figure it out. He's like, all right, you know what? I just need to maul.
Yeah.
I just need to maul. Ooh, counter hit.
Oh, man. At least he's going to put him in SPG here. He's going to have a chance to respond to the rev blow, but it's been getting baited more often than not.
It is. Yeah, Kevin's doesn't really have one of the best rev blows just because it hits at the end.
Yeah.
It's fast, but it doesn't hit in the beginning. Nice. That was really good awareness from Reynald right there. No, yeah, you can only combo one of the same supers. You can't do double of the same supers.
Yeah, because of that. Going to be dropped, but not for long. Reynald picked
as well too, which is really, really nice. And Hotaru has a really good like air button, like jump C, which causes people to be in juggle state.
Okay.
But it's hard to get the follow up afterward. But you get the knockdown though, which is really important.
Yeah, at least there's that, right? Like getting strong Oki is definitely a huge reward in this game. Interesting. Oh, yeah, actually called out right there. I like that Oil King identified that he was looking for hops over the Shurugans.
Okay, guard cancel. I learned something there right there. All right, I like that. Oh, yeah, but he got the jump. See, it's so risky to go for meaty throw because this wake-up hop jump is a factor right there, right?
Yeah, but that's pretty much a guaranteed punish because of that. Oh, man, you can already see Oil King trying to implement this, like, this hard-to-pin-down style.
Telling you, the slippery.
Yeah, very slippery.
Nice. See, that was so unsafe, but sometimes you got to go for stuff like that because it beat his high dodge attack.
Exactly, and you bust that out against players that you know are extremely good, right? That are going to be looking for stuff like that a high dodge attack. That's what we saw from Oil King a lot in his first game.
Nice.
Nice just defense.
But the rev blow, and he got the counter hit right there, and he's going to build enough bar to get 2 bars. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, even with the overheat, perfectly calculated.
He didn't spend level 2 there?
I do not know why.
You're tripping.
That one, yeah, maybe a little bit of a lapse from Oil King right there. Just got lost in the lights. Oh, the air-to-air. You talked about the juggle state.
Yeah, that's guard break.
And it's scary. Yeah, exactly. He's just going to go. Oil King, I wonder if he tried to, like, mash out a super or whatnot. But
no,
yeah,
he can't. He can't.
Yeah, exactly. You can't mash it out. And there's no, like, absolute guard in this game, right?
Guard.
Yeah. So it's not like, even if it's a true block string, if you let go of block, you still get hit. You can't just mash out super during a block string in this game.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't go for hitting gear level 2 because it would have definitely sealed the deal right there. Nice, again with the guard. You know, I'm actually learning a lot right here from Laggia. He's doing a great job. Because I JD a lot of these like one hitters, but then I don't really guard cancel in those scenarios.
Okay. Laggia's showing it right now.
He is. He's using a lot of like far C and just like cranking up the drive gauges, right? And also right here, you see here that situation,
really sick,
right?
Yeah.
Able to guard cancel the shuriken.
Yeah, using the forward advancing too, so it's like even from a distance, you're not just freely doing that pressure, then baiting out the throw attack from Oil King. And again, I think defensively on PS5 is a little bit tougher to tech throws reliably, but honestly, I am surprised that he reached so quickly, right? I think that is definitely an indication that he's a little bit frustrated with how that round went.
Man, yeah, I feel like he might not have been getting guard cancel this much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because now he's like, okay, I lost my stand B Shuriken. I can't do crouch C into cartwheel.
Yep.
So like now, how do I like oppose my offense now? Right? That's what he's probably thinking.
And this is what we talk about when we talk about the evolution of this game and how it's going to be almost impossible to autopilot or flow chart sequences in this game because of stuff like this, right?
Yeah. Oh, missed the command throw right there for the EX. Okay, nice. This time he doesn't get the JD.
Oh my, you see how calm, cool, collected Laggia was right there?
That's hard to do.
Triple C just waiting for him to come down. Yeah, extremely difficult to do.
Yeah, it's actually, that's one thing that I was thinking about. Like, okay, you can't block on the way down on their landing frame. There's actually like a few frames, I don't know the number.
Yeah.
But you actually get hit by a standing punish.
Yep.
And he literally did it just 2 times in a row right there.
Like, he has that timing sniped.
Yeah,
like, he understands it perfectly.
Nice, eh?
My
Oh, the shimmy! The hop
Laggia.
jump. And that's a hard combo to do now.
Oh,
right?
man.
Went from a 4-frame DP to a 5-frame DP.
True,
It's
yeah.
a little bit tight. Okay, go for the stand deep pressure. Man, if he did jump C right there, he definitely would have killed right there. But that's going to snipe. He saw the double jump being used. Level 1 Laggia.
I mean, yeah, that's what we talked about, right? He is a titan in the SNK scene, and he definitely, if you were not familiar before, you're best familiar now. That was a wild, convincing set from Laggia over games when he played Spinal in the first place, honestly. So we're going to get the Hokutomaru. That's what it looks like, as you mentioned, continuing the ninja way, going up against JDR on the Terry Bogard, who we saw show some bright spots early on in the winner side of things. We'll see if he can put it all together here in losers to qualify out of pools.
Man, just start run, start, just DP break. Let me build some meter.
Straight up, right?
Okay, go for the air, jump C. I like the Shuriken right there.
And already trying to bait something out. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. The Zanyuken. The pressure. Andy's coming out soon, I know. Big bro.
Close C, or excuse me, crouch C. JDR right there. He's been trying to press these buttons. Got encountered him multiple times here. I think a little bit unfamiliar with the Hokutomaru pressure, perhaps.
Yeah. And I like the fact that he didn't press a button on the, like, just the meaty overhead, because he knew that was going to be plus, right?
Yeah.
Again, pressing buttons, but doesn't get the converge a little bit too high. Maybe did the move too early. Okay. Yeah, we're going for chip damage scenarios. No high dodge attack. A little bit too far for a sweep punch. See, that's cheap right there. Like, it feels like a Tiger Knee Shuriken.
Yeah, the Tiger Knee joint.
Okay, let's see what boss. How is JDR going to counter this? I'm curious about.
That's the thing, right? He's really trying to slug it out right now. He's just trying to stay in there, beat him to the punch, but that's the thing you got to do, right? If you see that your opponent, whoa, he definitely accidentally hyper defense right there.
Yeah, that definitely was an accident. Sometimes people are like, yeah, man. People would tell me, hey, man, nice hyper defense. I'm like, nah, that's accident.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't mean that.
I was just trying to move forward, dog.
Nice. Double JD right there. I like the little pressure. Again, that's the spot, man.
Yeah, man.
You got to represent that. Like, JDR needs to know that, okay, I'm pressing buttons where I should be pressing. Like, at least, I'm wondering what button is he pressing to get that counter hit, too.
I think it's the crouch C. Like, we saw him do it again right there, and I think he just kind of has a fuzzy timing that he likes to commit to it on.
Okay.
And, yeah, that's going to be blown up by the string and the flip kick.
Go for the power dunk, gets hit by the counter hit. Boss, what button were you pressing?
Oh, man, yeah, that was rough, bro. It looked so good for him for a while, and then all of a sudden JDR got his chance and didn't let it go.
Nice. Okay, goes for the throw for the Shuriken. I like the little meaty right there. Oh, misses the throw.
Oh,
that's the hard part.
Yeah.
You should never DP break before you see the second jump, right?
Yep.
Never DP break the first one. Nice. Go for the reversal there. Go for the 5A pressure.
Yeah, it was a nice little spacing trap right there, but he wasn't ready to capitalize. He's kind of happened a couple of times to JDR, honestly.
Yep. Okay, like Shuriken didn't get the JD in that situation. Oh, nice rev blow. Look at the damage. Come on, man.
Yeah, for real.
It does a lot.
Big
High dodge.
Trying to use that Shuriken in the air again. JDR popping out with a super of his own, but no, right into the waiting arms of bases Hokutomaru.
Yeah, it was a good attempt from JDR, because normally, like, if he did the jump B, like, a little bit later, he would have got the deep cross up.
Yeah, true.
Ooh, again.
Oh, yeah, that was scary.
It was.
Got the Justified on the ground. I thought he was going to get punished, honestly.
Nice little fireball right there. Doesn't get stop teleport. Gets a wild punish like crouching A, but can't get anything from it, though.
Trying to fake him out with the bird knuckle. He just showed him the feint. Now we're in the corner. How is Beast going to respond here? He's got no meter. Does find a jump out, though. Getting the guard bar cranked,
yeah,
bro.
You see that rev? It's high.
It went from 50 to 70, already to 80 now very quickly.
All from like crouching C's. Yeah, all C's. Look at another C.
And that's why he's trying to do something right. He was like tired of blocking because he knew the overheat was coming. He actually just spins it with the rev blow, but now you are overheated and it is going to last a very long time.
Yeah, he's like, bro, if I'm going to go overheat, I'm going to just do it in my own turn.
Yeah.
Right? Nice. No super spent right here. Oh my God, yeah, he's jumping out. He doesn't want to lose that guard bar even more. He's fighting though. He's about to get to 0.
He is. He's found it. Now the cooldown is here. He still has rev blow available as well, honestly.
Yeah, right? That's crazy.
That's a big deal. I don't see that often,
yeah.
You know?
Nice. C again with the Rekka. Could have got a punish maybe with like 2 crouching B and a stand B super.
Oh. It was good discipline for a second. We were going down to the wire and the slugfest continues. But he's able to come out on top.
Man, that was a slugfest. I want to see like crouch B, stand B, super, because
Yeah.
that's like kind of like Hokutomaru's like thing, right? That's the one thing where he's like, I could just drain life from just like easy pokes.
Yeah, exactly. 2 lights and a super, so consistent, gives him such a great reward.
Nice. Okay, go for the neutral right there. And that's such a good. It's a good, well-placed sweep in that situation, because I think in that situation, I don't think like Hokutomaru could punish that sweep from there. Okay, breakdown. Go for the plus frames on the Rekka. Oh my God, punish? No, I think that was a little bit too far for the 5-frame punish, actually.
Yeah. Oh, and then again, just using the delay in the air to stuff the anti-air attempt.
No hidden gear? You're at 95?
Oh, man. Yeah, you got to use it in that instance then to drain it to 0. The reward is too heavy.
Yeah.
Would have took him out of SPG, I think, as well.
Yeah. I mean, still puts him out of SPG. Oh, caught the jump back with the power geyser. No super again.
Oh, man. Yeah, he got the 2 lights off of the mistimed meaty from JDR. Oh, my God.
Yo, they are jumping. Jump, jump. They're jumping.
Oh, air games. What in the world? How did that connect? He actually overheated himself, though. Got 2 bars on deck. The empty jump throw. The scrambly finish. But Mace will be happy with it considering comes away with a dub. Man, definitely scary, though.
I mean, qualifies from losers, right?
Yeah,
so that's actually pretty impressive going to round.
This isn't the Marco that switched to Kain, though, right?
No,
That's
no,
somebody
no.
else. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Actually, no. Actually, it is. I think it is. I think it might be.
Okay. We'll see.
It's close. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I remember that one.
Yeah. By the way, I gotta say that being able to change the color of Marco's chest hair is diabolical.
For the custom color?
Yeah, like, that is the thing that I think makes me the most uncomfortable when I see changed is his chest hair.
Yo, sometimes, you know, why not?
Gotta represent, gotta get real spicy with it.
It needs to match every other part of the hair.
Oh no, what the hell? Gets the overhead and just ended up DPing him to death.
Rev blow. Got a guess. Oh, tries to go for a shimmy right there. There it is. Crouching light again. Uh-oh, hold on. Silent Ninja got some setups.
Actually, didn't like it. Oh, he's trying to make something now. He just ended up catching him. Looked like maybe he's trying to jump or move forward either way.
Yeah, gets a combo right here. Super.
Damn.
Nice. That was optimal right there.
For real, though.
Oh, nice block, though.
That was a good block on the empty low.
Nice. Goes for the forward throw in the situation. Overhead. Oh, mistimed it. I think he would have got it, though.
Yeah, definitely. Because Silent Ninja was holding up for his life.
It might be enough. No, he didn't build enough super here.
Oh, yeah.
Barely.
And then jump it out to avoid the DP. Well done. Immediately got the punish on the other side as well. The DP break is very fast for Marco, right? So you got to be on point.
Yeah. Yeah, Silent Ninja kind of playing some sauce. Oh, but a little bit too far to combo into the cartwheel right there from the high dodge attack. There it is. Okay. Nice break on the DP in that situation.
And they're constantly moving, though. Like, oh, even just walking around. Unfortunately, there, got caught trying to reach. Ooh, and then hitting gear is going to be a hard lesson to learn.
I agree. He was already at 86% when he activated this, right? So if he did another EX, he wouldn't have an opportunity to because he would have been just rev out, right? Overheating the situation.
Yeah.
Nice. We're back to 0. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was violent, bro.
Nice. Nah, that's privilege.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Okay. Nice. Let's go for the stand B pressure in there. Another. Look at his meter. Look at the rev gauge. Yeah. That's a great opportunity because even if he blocked that, it would have put him in overheat for Hokutomaru.
Yeah, it would have been a nice chip as well, right? Silent Ninja would have been able, even if he uses the rev guard there, yeah, you're in overheat after. You're not going to be able to avoid chip after that.
Okay, nice conversion from the counter here. I feel like that was a weird angle, so I like the fact that he went for something.
Yeah, right. Still got something that like stabilized his advancement afterwards, but Another one caught reaching on a hop.
Yo, these Tizocs are coming. He sees the power. Oh, I thought that would have been a punish, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
Catch him off guard. Nice, I like that. Go again. Nice tech on the forward throw. Sweep, maybe a normal jump. I think he's trying to bait out the super possibly.
Yeah, it's looking like it. Silent Ninja's been doing a lot of walkbacks, so I like arrow sprinkling in the sweeps now. Oh my goodness.
Okay, goes for the fireball. More fireball. Little dash here.
Yeah. The walkback is happening after the light string every time.
Yeah, misses the Zanyukin. I felt like we could have seen a super right there for a level 1 at least. Overheat. Uh-oh, danger, danger.
Indeed. Oh.
I think that was a tough place to DP there.
Yeah, it definitely was. And now we see the Midas frames into the super. Classic strat here. Silent Ninja's got another super as well.
Oh my god. You gotta guess. He jumped because he thought the super was coming.
Yeah.
But if he committed to the over, he might have won.
Oh my goodness. The scramble finish. The Hokutomaru comes out on top. But yeah, that was definitely the mind game there, right? Like, I can go up and do the overhead, but of course, even if I block the super, I'm going to die to chip.
Exactly.
So that's why he had to jump to try to bait it out like that.
And the crazy part, he had the early jump, right?
Yeah.
Because if you late jump, the super actually tags you on the way up.
Yeah.
So it was so unfortunate. It's a tough guess, right? That's what happens when you come down to 50-50, like just offensive and defensive decisions.
Yeah, and then, like having like something to force out an early commitment like that is so powerful, man.
Okay, we got the rev blow for the standing punish. Nice safe jump right there. Oh, but didn't get the dash throw there.
Yeah, precisely. We saw no forward movement. That's what he definitely was looking for. Or if it was the slightest bit of forward movement.
Nice tech on the throw. I think he recognized that Arrow likes to do dash throw a lot after like especially like button feint.
Yes.
So he's able to realize the tech window there. Okay, yep. That combo is good. That combo is so good because you only use one EX there in the super. So good.
Yeah, the efficiency, right? Like the meter usage, like the amount of damage you get, the rewards you get for the resources spent is so sick, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, good jump on the fireball. Silent Ninja match point. Winner of this does qualify. Oh my god, he had that on deck?
Oh, and again, we're going back to what we saw in the previous match. The players pressing in between the crouch C and the flip kick, or the cartwheel kick, excuse me.
Yeah. Oh my god, the overheat Silent Ninja. I mean, he can go into hitting gear against a fireball, so he has to be careful. It actually goes pretty far. Like, I think he's like, no, he wants it.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's looking for, actually.
I dare you throw fireball. Trust me.
Please do it. Please do it.
I got my WSD. Never mind. Don't need it.
Instead, we get the jump over. I forgot. Yeah, that was our keyboard player that took that 2-0 nowadays.
All right, let's see what Tizoc. Man, this is gonna be a tough one. This is an obstacle course.
Yeah.
How is Tizoc gonna get through Kain's offense?
Let me see it, bro. What you got cooking on this Tizoc, bro?
Well, I mean that's a great start. That actually stops like the regular fireball. But if he does like kind of like EX fireball, he actually attacks both. Okay, we're going in. We're going in. All right.
You're showing no fear, right? Oh my goodness, though the long distance flash kick does connect.
Nice, yeah. Using the beak, the high dodge attack from beak is amazing, actually. Oh!
And that's gonna be his primary answer to a lot of that, like the feint pressure from Kain, right? Is that beak high dodge attack.
Yeah, he got the stand deep, but he didn't get the feint to get the plus frame in that situation. We're holding the rev though, but he's doing a great job right here.
Oh yeah, this time Andre jumping out of the SPD attempt. We saw Delish has been definitely looking for that a lot.
Yep. Nice. Again, the pressure. Oh, no. Rev Blow has lost there. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Rev Blow is gone at this point. Overheated as well. Oh, but he just goes with the reversal grab. The jump scare.
Yeah, the jump scare for reals. Oh, I wonder, what was that? Was that flash kick break?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, straight up the flash kick break. Of course, that's not the invincible version, right?
So you would,
usually expect the invincible version in a situation like that. But hey, Andre got away with one.
Yeah, you know what's cool about Tizoc? He actually has like 3 ground command throws.
Yeah.
Right, and 1 air throw, which is like crazy because it's like, which command throw do you want to use? Obviously, you have like the running one that he's been using that's really good. The one that you just saw with the ring, right, with the rope. That's an interesting motion because it's just the fireball punch.
Oh, okay.
It's not even a 360 there.
Yeah, it's something a little bit more quick.
Oh my god, that's going to hit. Daedalus attack!
Nice, the big level 2
backdash?
here.
Oh, he didn't get the backdash. He tried.
Yeah, using the air grab attempt. Trying to kind of buy some time up there, dodge the rev blow.
Yeah, he didn't even want to try to jump it. He's like, you know what? I'm going to just sit here and take this. It felt like Delish was kind of cooking a bit.
was. He's got some juice. He's got some juice.
Yeah.
We'll see after maybe a game of intel here if we can put it together a little bit harder.
Okay, go for the tidal wave. Nice, good recognition. Actually, that's right. He has 4 command. He has 5 command throws. I forgot about that one. The one you go onto the top of the head.
Yo, so many command grabs that we can forget about the ones he has.
I don't use that one.
Yeah, that's wild, G.
It has so much startup. Okay, nice. Good usage to EX to get out of the situation. But the thing is, Andre Robocop's on it.
Yeah, this man is not letting Delish get any space now. It feels like he's the one that got more comfortable, honestly, after that first game, and knows at that point you can just close it out with fireballs. Very well done.
Okay, let's see. He is on match point. Winner of this does qualify out of this pool. Okay, goes for the forward throw. Oh, that's going to blow up? No, doesn't get the blow up right there. Oh, good counter.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? When you try to rev blow the close C, it hurts, man, because the double hit stop from the 2 hits gives the opponent so much time to react with their own rev blow. It's one of those things that you really never get away with rev blowing that move.
Yeah. I felt like the rush down was kind of crazy.
Foam Robot.
Really nice to see that SNK had an idea that they wanted to stick with Salvatore's game design. They took it away for a second just so they could retool it.
Yeah.
It's back again. It's balanced, but it's still really strong.
Yeah, exactly. And we're seeing it a lot more. Again, like we're seeing a lot more Salvatore, basically just because of that change, because he feels so much better to play now.
And that's one of those characters like you got to know the matchup, right? Like talk a lot about Whip and KOF 15, and and if you don't know the matchup, it kind of feels like it's impossible.
Definitely. And this character, like Salvatore, he's got a lot of strange-looking moves, like that jump D, for example. Jump C, of course. Like so many odd moves that you really just have to lab the answers to.
Most certainly, and the low hop jump D has been kind of the best poke he's got.
Yeah, honestly, it is. Plus frames. Oh, wow, gets thrown out of his own offense, does Vasiliek. Playing a little bit too cautiously, I think. Not pressing the, oh my goodness.
The first pool match of the day, sometimes people are just, susceptible to playing not to lose.
True. Yeah, true. Oh, the overheat, though, in effect. Vasiliek, his chance to party.
Gonna almost take him out of SPG here, most likely. Gonna end up with a super? Yes, you are.
All right, so Foam Robot does have the wake-up counter option, goes for it, but gets not really punished for it, luckily.
I think possibly Vasiliek not used to seeing what that looks like on startup, so he was like, I don't know when to actually hit the button here. And Foam Root in cooldown mode after getting overheated early on in the match, it still has SPG available, so Rev Blow still in play for Ganacci.
Yes, indeed.
No
Okay.
response there. Ooh, that was a big windup too.
Oh, stayed in front with the hop, but doesn't complete the combo. Actually, Foam Root has a big chance to make it back here. 6 seconds remain.
Nice response there, hey.
That was a great anti-air from Vasiliek.
And that's one of Billy's best aspects, is just the ability to anti-air with a multitude of not just with a multitude of buttons from different angles and different ranges. Really difficult to approach them from the front.
Yeah.
But if you knock him down, he's almost putty in your hands.
Yeah, for sure. He doesn't have great reversal options. He only has the super as the invincible reversal. Well, he does have guard cancel options, but of course those require a little bit more from you as the defender.
Yeah, we were talking about it before the stream. If you just block Billy Kane's sequences, he's going to overheat you because you have to JD those opportunities, or you have to snuff out the pole stab with the high dodge.
For sure. Nice poke from Vasiliek, cashing out into the level 2. Foam Root still in overheat. Nice tech. And yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, gets the landing punished. Good defense, really, from Vasiliek. It felt like, when you're thinking Salvatore, you're thinking up close scramble constantly.
Constant scramble, yes.
Yeah, you want to get those jump normals to cross up and hit people in weird. Put them in weird situations, stuff like that. And we didn't really get to see any of that from Foam Root.
Yeah, I see a lot of creativity from the Ganacci players, pretty much beginning to end of the rounds. So if your main approach is just cross-up jump C, it's not terrible, but it's pretty easy to respond to after the 3rd time.
For sure, exactly. And we just saw Vasiliek actually lose the anti-air, losing to the jump C attempt. So it's not 100%. Oh, no, it doesn't know how to punish it, unfortunately.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, you need to get a ton of damage in those situations. Now Foam Root, again, 80% rev bar, very close to being overheated.
Yeah, and this is just another example of why you have to JD in this game, because otherwise you are going to not have access to your rev gauge, especially against characters like Billy. Get a lot of multi-hitting moves from a lot of different ranges, and most of the abilities now are almost fearless with their offense, so they're definitely attacking your rev gauge all the time.
For sure, for sure. And yeah, I mean, Foamer doesn't seem to know that you can just you can cancel into magical step off of like the screen that he just did. And that's obviously like a huge part of his combo game. And now he's going to lose this round as a result. Vasiliek looking at set point right now.
Oh, interesting there. Didn't really seem to have anything behind a big wild punish. And right now we're just seeing a massive gap in just understanding between these two players right now. Vasiliek clearly much more comfortable with his character than Foamroot. Yeah. Not expecting a big turnaround here anytime soon. Another hard knockdown in the corner. Ganacci does have better defense than Billy, but you got to be able to snuff out. There it is.
Nice. The anti-air. Nice block though from oh, that'll do it. Vasiliek taking the set over Foamroot.
And the Kevin's offense is just going to be at I think a better range than the Gato's.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not as fast, but I think at the round start he probably wins the neutral game. Just because of that big far C, the big far D, the
rotor.
Back fist.
Yeah. Nice nice DP from Shin Paulo.
And they like mashing that 2A and that 5A as well.
Ooh, nice big jump over the 10. Yo, these anti-airs, though, are looking very clean.
Yeah, Shin Paulo getting away with that whip DP break, though.
Not looking like a 3D player at all with these anti-airs, bro.
And looking like he's back home, huh?
Ooh, the overhead as well. Doesn't get the combo a little bit too far for that.
There's that big far D. You can't go anywhere just yet, but it's still Rev Blow available for the Gato.
Oh, no anti-air that time. Oh, could have been a ton of damage, but...
So it's interesting. I see a lot of Kevin's probably accidentally get the command grab during strings like that, and they end up whiffing because they're just out of range for it. I wonder if that's like one of those situations where you had to TK the skill that you were trying to use.
I think they just pressed the wrong button because like you want the kick there rather than the punch because to get that move the hell trap I think it's called.
Okay, well then that's some unfortunate error. Then.
Yeah. You know, stream nerves. Uh-oh.
It's early.
What you got? What you got? Could have gotten a tiny bit more damage with like a close D, feint close D again, but doesn't matter. Nice block though from Shin Paulo. Good JDs.
So we know where BeefyManatee is definitely comfortable. He's comfortable where he's punishing, and that's actually really important because you've seen a lot of players not necessarily be super comfortable with their punishes. Nice challenge there.
Nice. Yo, instant air JD looking like a Mark of the Wolves player right now. And a great anti-air yet again from Shin Paulo.
All right, anti-air with the 5A. It's a little bigger than it looks.
No anti-air that time.
It could have been a big wild punish for Shin Paulo, but we get the command grab nonetheless.
Doesn't go for the revs. Nice bait on the invincible reversal, and this should actually be it.
Definitely 2 bars available. I don't even have to spend it. That's right.
Well done. I like that though. Shin Paulo kind of recognizing that BeefyManatee's like frustration meter was like getting maxed out.
There, right? Yeah.
So, you know, just gave him space to hang himself.
Yeah, now BeefyManatee clearly living in the punish territory, but he's not forcing the errors very well or taking advantage of the whiffs like we just saw there.
Exactly.
So he's going to have to get a little more twitchy, I think.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it feels like because the air approach is being shut down so effectively by Shin Paulo, he's just kind of at a loss. You see that? Look, that was beautiful.
Perfectly spaced.
Even got the grounded punish as well for the extended combo.
And ready for it. Well, going for the low dodge rather there. It's so hot. It's an overhead.
It is an overhead when used in the string that way. They looked at each other and like smiled.
They're like, what is that, man?
Yeah. Shin Paulo, they're looking a lot more comfortable, playing a lot more loose this time around.
They probably had a good look in the previous game and likes what he sees. Going to get a little more, you know, frisky with it.
Yeah, a little disrespectful.
And it's on BeefyManatee to say, hey, you can't disrespect me that much.
Exactly.
I'm starting to see what to look for. No punish there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no fit. What? All right.
Interesting. Finds the hit anyway.
I think BeefyManatee thought, hey, he's dropping combos. Maybe it's my time to shine. And Shin Paulo's like, nope, it's a reset.
American reset. Shin Paulo, I don't think this is enough. Let's see. Yeah, not quite enough yet.
Not quite, but still in firm control of the match. You got to feel like it's anybody's, like, pick your poison there. What am I going to chip you with?
Yeah, it could have been a chip, could have been like a man grab, could have been so many different things.
You appreciate the Japanese
Yes.
dialogue. I love it too. I think they did an amazing job, but I've been playing it on English for like the last month and a half, so I'm just like, dude.
Yeah, fair enough.
I need my get on the ground.
Oh, big jump. No punish, though.
Yeah, no, that's definitely one of those leave me hanging moves.
Wow, that was like a KOF jump in. Hit in front, land on the other side.
You'll love to see it.
Yes, sir.
And right now, Artbrawler just stuffing everything that Gio is throwing at him. Couldn't stuff that. Uh-oh, easy there, big fella.
I feel like both players are playing a little bit nervously right now.
Again, first pool match, and it's on stream as well, man.
Yeah.
Like, it is definitely, it happens to everyone.
For sure, for sure. Okay, yeah, the Gio just finding the hits in the end.
Yeah, a lot of people, like, you know, thought Hokutomaru might disappear from the game after the recent patch. Being put in counter hit state after the double jam is definitely a big risk for him. But at the same time, I think at the end of the day, the DNA of the character is still as brutal as it was previously, mostly because the ground game is still so dominant.
Yeah, I mean, it's that, and the air game, too. Like, the nerfs aren't that bad to him, honestly. Like, how many times do you actually see somebody, you know, convert off of a counter hit, right?
It's really difficult to, especially if it's like one of those wall bounce counter hits. Like, man, not a lot of characters can just automatically go into a pickup from there. Wow.
Sure, yeah.
Speaking of automatic, pumps the shotgun and puts the cop on his back.
The Gio up 1 game. Actually, you should probably change this flag from American to Peruvian. He's only staying here for like, you know, for the duration of his tournament season, and then he's going back home.
I think he's the one that probably decided to do that. Right?
Oh, did he? Maybe.
So it's usually up to the player.
Okay, okay.
Oof. He said, "Come on."
Wow, yo, he's just getting, oh, that could have been it, honestly.
Jesus. You want to talk about everything coming up? Dre's Roses.
Nice containment from Artbrawler. Looking in prime position to take this round. Any chip will do it at this point. Nice.
Artbrawler showing a little bit of competence here after kind of letting the game get away from them in the previous match. So kind of excited to see where this adjustment can go. But again, Gio definitely knows. Whoa!
Nice.
The tricky stuff. Wake me up, Artbrawler.
Cool 50% off of that.
And there it is. That red blow still super dominant. So much damage on it.
Yeah, it's fast as hell. Oh, the big throw bait from the Gio. Gonna even this thing up. Gets Artbrawler out of SPG. Does 10% less damage as a result of it.
And this is going...
Oh, because of again?
I don't think he thought it would cross up in the corner. And I didn't either.
I feel like he could have killed there.
Yeah, that could have been a super, right?
I think so. And that, oh, dude, like, he honestly could have won this game by now. That's a little unfortunate for Artbrawler.
If he can just lock in right now, forget about that round. Like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Forget about how you lost that. Think about how you're going to win this one.
Uh-huh.
He knows that the roll is, oh, no, he neutral jumped that. That could be a problem.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking pretty bad now for Artbrawler.
He's not getting nearly as many opportunities as he was getting before. Gio definitely holding on to the offense for dear life.
For sure, yeah. He doesn't want to have to be the one defending against, like, these crazy... Oh, yo, that was a little unfortunate for Artbrawler.
Yeah, he would have got a fat punish off of that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was almost it. Counter hit, but too far away for the confirm, and that does it. Artbrawler, man, so close to taking the game, and he knows it, right? It's a thought. Blue Sky, though.
Are you on Blue Sky?
I am on Blue Sky.
Oh, okay.
We follow each other, bro.
Oh, true, you're right. I listen, I just go on there to, like, vomit any stupid thought that comes into my head, and then I'm out.
You're out of there. Don't respond to me.
Yeah, honestly, it's better for the both of us if you don't respond.
All right, Kindavu, I believe, is playing the Kain here. That was correct with that mid to band man getting turned up right now in terms of losing meter, health meter that is. Oh, turning up in terms of the offense, but drops it.
Unfortunate, finds a command grab anyway. Goes for the overhead, nice block from Kindevu. The man is old, but he's still got the reactions, but he gets counter hit.
What?
Oh, big unfortunate drop yet again for the demand. Yo, he's actually could kill here.
He's gonna cook him.
Okay, yo, the bandman?
You know, sometimes like you get those errant hits and you're like, man, how do I convert off of this? You get like one hit, you're like, okay, at least it didn't drop completely. The confidence is still up. And now Kindevu's like, we cannot get in that situation ever again.
Yeah, it seems like he wants to press the offense and not be put into those defensive situations so much. He has learned to respect the bandman's offense after that round. Uh-oh.
Yeah, just doesn't want to be anywhere near that rotor, that turnaround kick.
All right, let's see if okay, he does bend the bar here.
They want to end that one as soon as possible. He was like, no, sir, you are kind of a wild one.
Yeah, absolutely. The bandman, though, has 2 bars to work with in this final round. In a very good position, honestly, to, I guess, make this upset happen.
Oh, my God.
Big jump in. This is how it starts, Hell Pockets.
Yes, it is. You know, I've seen the best players go down to just a bad round start. And this may be no different here. I don't know about that setup. That was a little shallow.
It was, but he just wanted the plus frames, and then the fact that he got the hit was just kind of like the gravy.
Oh, no, the high dodge snuffs up the hop again, and he couldn't JD it because he did the low hop, and this is not going to kill, but, man, the bandman in great positioning right now and going to get all his rev gauge back.
Yeah, that was a great decision to go into the hidden gear. Now he has the option to do a ton of, like, EX roll mix-ups, right?
Excuse me, the bandman, not just the bandman, the bandman. Respect the brother. Still got a little bit of SPG there, I believe. Oh, it's gone.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be enough to kill, but, you know, Kindevu gets a setup here. Gets the plus frames here.
And this is difficult for anybody in the cast to deal with. Does the band, well, he backs up.
That was great patience from the bandman. Not, oh my gosh.
He got him!
That was crazy. Yo, the bandman taking the first game over Kindevu from Japan. This is like round 2, round 3 of the pool, man.
He backed off on it. He had no meter. He had no rev flow. Like, what was he going to do out of the corner there?
It seemed like he wanted to just try to play the zoning game, but, like, it's hard to play the zoning game against a Kevin with full rev bar. He can just rev roll to you, you know?
Exactly. I was like, dude, there's no side of this where maybe he was looking for the wake-up roll, and he's like, I'm going to, wow!
Oh, my goodness.
The high dodge in the neutral, that's high level. People are going to start using that all the time. We saw Gibby doing that to Rome himself all night last night.
Oh my gosh, okay. Kind of a desperation. Oh my God.
Like every whiff now has got so much. Oh my God, he got the jump in. Did that even combo?
I think it did. I think it did. The bandman now on set point against Kindevu. Yo, Falcons Kindevu, man.
Yo, straight up, call the man up.
Oh my God.
Empty jump command throw. Are you kidding me, Aru? Oh my God. Catches the back dash with the rev blow.
Dude, everything is coming up the bandman right now.
Was not expecting this much of a high octane matchup this early in the day, but here we are.
Yo, the approach is so surgical from the bandman.
Like solid snake over here.
Okay, big opportunity here for Kindevu. Needs to take this round, like seriously.
Yes, cannot back up off of this man anymore. Although he does have 2 bars now, so 1 reversal super is available at the very least. There it is, but he caught him on a recovery roll. This is going to be the end of the bandman's possible momentum.
Uh-oh, wait, big chance here.
Hold on a second.
Oh, okay.
Hold on a second.
Big sigh of relief for Kindevu, I'm sure. And now, still keeping himself alive. Needs to win this round.
The bandman not at all deterred.
Nice block from the bandman, though.
He's looking for that window for the reversal super, I guarantee you.
Yo, the bandman seems so well versed in this matchup. Always defending very well. Oh my God.
Ooh, that was a punish, man. I don't think that was full extension.
Dude, look at this approach, though. He's not overextending one bit. And now he's got Kindevu. Oh my God, hold up.
Just as you said it. And that's okay, though, because FRD definitely catches a lot.
Oh my God. Yo, that was so sick.
I can't believe it. What the hell, man? How is he reading this so perfectly?
Oh my God, yo, that was so close.
Too many sweeps.
Yo, Kindevu, almost like really by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah. Like he may have had a pretty decent life lead there, but I don't think he felt very comfortable at all.
Nice whip
punish. All right, Kindavu kind of gaining control of this matchup again, but you know, the Man just can't wait to disrupt his offense once again.
A nice DP from Kindavu.
That was so. Oh my God! Why are you pressing there, bro?
Kindavu's fireballs have not been great, I gotta say.
Try to catch him, just maybe being a little too defensive there. The Man losing all his offense here. Might be the end of the round.
Okay. Kindavu now on set point against the Man. The Man has looked in control, though, is the thing.
He has looked in control, but it's just like one errant error. And to Kindavu's credit, he's absolutely taking every inch of the error and turning it into his favor.
Exactly, yeah. Oh my gosh, a huge jump in for Kindavu. Possible last round for the Man. Great block on the overhead.
What's the Man going to do here? Still has 2 bars, but hasn't been able to use the reversal super effectively
This
the entire
pressure.
time. Ooh, got him out of SPG. Another sweep for your trouble.
Another DP from Kindavu. He's risking it all.
He's got to hyper defend that.
Oh no. So he's going to survive here.
Nah, he's done. Okay. The Man, that's a scary brother.
That is a scary dude. All right, let's see. So JC picking Hokutomaru.
This might be button checks, I believe.
Oh, it could be.
Let's see. Are we going into it? Let's go.
Yeah, I guess we'll see in the first few seconds here. No, this looks
they're
real.
all warmed up already. I like it. These gentlemen using the button check at the character select screen.
As one does.
Oh, empty jump low. Let's go.
Very nice. Yo, that was a great corpse hop, too.
And you got to have, like, a ton of, like, you know, courage to do an empty jump low on a Hoku that had SPG. That really sets the tone of the match right now.
For sure. Unfortunately, overheats him. So nice air grab from JC6666.
Big crossover, but no follow-up. It's 5 frames now, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, having a DP at all in this game is just
strong,
it's a mark of privilege.
Yeah, some of the better characters have no reversal at all, basically.
True.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, nice punish from Tamago.
Working his way into the corner. Yo, the guard cancel in the air to air red. Well, not seeing a lot in this game, so I'm glad to see the Tamago representing it here.
For sure, yeah. Looking very comfortable with the game. Falcons Tamago taking the first game in a very dominant fashion.
Yeah, no, and she's got one of the better air rev blows for that specific situation.
Her
and Preacher basically just do that little floaty axe
Goes
kick.
straight down, right?
Loving the approach so far. And JC quadruple 6 having yet to really find its footing here.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking difficult. Of course, Tamago doesn't make it easy. The guy plays so solidly. Oh, wow.
Didn't believe in that hit, I guess. It doesn't matter. Got it back anyway. Ooh, that fought. Yeah, that's not quite there anymore.
Nice counter poke with the down C.
Yeah, the down C it's actually got pretty good range and it's fast.
Yeah, Tamago now on set point.
Like to see it. A little bit of KOF Ashibarai Taiku.
Tamago's movement on Oki is quite good, I gotta say. It's really difficult to tell which side he's gonna end up on if you do a get up roll. So again, like you have to use the rev guard as you wake up if you choose to wake up roll.
Oh, the jump back in the corner, we couldn't make anything out of it. And once again, find the pay dirt. And yeah, once again, JC just unable to hold on to any momentum here. It's unfortunate. Just a full jump air fade.
Oh my goodness.
And that was a desperation there from JC, just looking for possibly a DP from Hotaru pick. He's been playing her since release.
That's right. That's right. An early believer in the character. Back before anybody knew anything about this game.
Right. All right, we're jumping right into it. Love to see it. No wasted time.
Nice big jump from Mono PR. And that's one of the good things about this character, Kain. Ooh. Nice punish, though, from Punk. But yeah, the jump D from Kain, it reaches downwards so far. So it's like almost like an instant. Look at that. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah. And if they're whipping a button, that's like a free wild punish. You probably will land in time to get like a light attack.
Exactly. Yo, look at that spacing, though, from Punk. The whiff punish, it was so clean, bro. And that's, of course, a hallmark of his play in Street Fighter, in Guilty Gear Strive. all that stuff.
Yeah, man, fighting games are fighting games.
Yeah, man, the guy's a pretty talented player. What more can you say?
Glad to see him having a good time playing a fun character like Hotaru. Not taking any damage he doesn't have to.
Yeah, minimizing risk, minimizing exposure. It's honestly, it's quite a difficult style to emulate. So watching it being executed like this, it's quite. Oh my goodness!
Really? Nothing?
Unfortunate.
I wonder if there's possibly an input error there, but it looked like nothing even that came out.
Bit of a lucky break, multiple lucky breaks for Punk in this round, but Mono's still looking very strong. Oh my goodness, the brave run forward. Look at her run is so fast.
Wow, dude, and just like that, Mono's about to lose the life lead after that combo drop.
Has to guess, strike, command grab. Oh, and this time Punk baiting it out, doesn't get the punish though.
That's unfortunate.
Yo,
that was an easy round kill.
It was, yeah, Mono getting real lucky there.
Maybe they're giving each other favors. Like, hey, you dropped your combo, I'm going to drop this punish.
Yeah, could be. Nah, there's no way.
These
guys are way too competitive,
this is
man.
not the Royal Rumble,
yeah,
man.
these dudes are way too competitive. I was watching the player cam too after all that happened. They didn't even look at each other. They didn't even twitch,
They're
bro.
just thinking like, man, that's $1 million down the drain.
Exactly,
right there.
exactly.
All right, Mono at the early life deficit.
Oh, he's getting off real lucky here.
Like, a lot of those Punk, several of those could have been confirmed, but Punk just not ready to force the issue.
Yeah, I suspect that he's a tiny bit out of practice in this game because he's had to focus more on Street Fighter. Well, of course, Street Fighter has gotten a patch as well very recently, so.
Yeah,
probably.
I know he had just gotten back from traveling as well, right?
Yeah.
So, and I mean, he was out there. I wonder if him and Shanghai got down, you know?
Maybe. They did squash the beef after all.
I mean, that's good. Glad to see
yeah,
it.
of course. Yeah, two absolute goats, really. So.
Oh, no whip punish there, but a lot of big buttons out getting thrown around. Another throw. The Rondo pressure. Oh, he didn't want to take the situation anymore.
Uh-oh.
Wake up throw. We do that.
Yeah, got thrown out of his all-in offense. Very bad feeling.
And eats the raw Soshin. Oh, no!
Punk has been really successful at baiting the reversals. He seems to have, mind-reading capabilities.
It's the invisible pressure. Like, Mono knows, like, a button could come at any moment there. Doesn't have to deal with it, especially in the corner. So he says, whatever, nuclear decision.
Punk now on set point against Mono in Fatal Fury.
Oh! Too far away.
They got to do something about the Hotaru's jump D, man. Like, it reaches mad far, bro.
I mean, it is pretty privileged. But, hey, they've already taken away so much.
Sure.
You just wanted to break her legs?
Yes.
All right, Mono with an opportunity here.
Nice. Gets the hard knockdown into the corner. Nice. I love the challenge from Mono.
Yeah, that's a much better decision than just, like, wake up Lanze.
Uh-oh.
And Mono, I'm not sure if he's trying to JD these fireballs and failing at it, but he's taking a lot of damage here that he doesn't have to. And he just overheated himself and then jumped into, wow, that could have been way worse because he can't just defend at all there. That could have been CDB break. What's going on here?
Oh, very lucky break, really, from both players. Of course, Mono has to run for his life right now. Oh, my gosh. Sticks out the down C at just the right moment. And Mono keeping himself alive.
And what's great about that is that even if it got blocked, Mono was going to get the pressure back.
Yeah, beautiful usage of the super.
Wake up, Steve.
Oh, my goodness.
This is going to hurt.
Another hallmark of Punk's play is his ability to shimmy you and make you look foolish.
Yep.
Happens to even the best players, even to players as talented as Mono.
Yeah, and this game is so, like, it highlights that kind of skill so well because of the wild punishing. Wow. And that close D has been hitting the mark the entire game.
Yeah, it's really difficult to play around it.
Super. Get him out of here. Oh, no.
Very lucky break for Punk. Yo, Punk was, Mono like was smiling and like, you know, dapping him up, all that stuff, and Punk is just like completely stone-faced. My man's is
really squeaker matches too.
Yeah, absolutely. The guy, I've played him. I got the privilege to play him in a fairly long set at Combo Breaker, and he just like he made me feel like I didn't know how to play the game, you know?
I love that. I love when that happens. Gives me an opportunity to grow.
Yeah, but Zippy as well. I've had the privilege to play against him online one time, and I was like, he actually, like, after I played him, I was asking, like, yo, do you guys know who this Zippy guy is? And they're like, oh, yeah, he's a Grand Blue player. He's pretty good. And I was like, yeah, no kidding.
Damn.
Yeah, so people seem to know this guy, you know, and for good reason. Both these guys, very, very strong players.
Ooh, that was dangerous.
It was. But that was honestly also a really interesting decision, not like a high-level decision.
It was, but you know, usually when someone's in the air like that, you think the high dodge is coming, right? That would have definitely blown that up.
For sure, for sure.
Ooh, that big down C. Fine, already getting represented. That's one of the best buttons he has in his repertoire. Probably one of the best down Cs in the game as well.
Yeah. I would say so.
Like, it just deceptively long range. Jesus, just put that S on everything.
Have you noticed that all of his buttons, his really good buttons, move him forward when he presses them?
Not only that, but they shrink the hurt box. You ever tried crossing the down C up?
I have, and I've whiffed and looked stupid every time.
Every time, and he recovers like, dang, I'm so nice.
Yeah, so, I mean, of course, it's actually really scary when you have players of this caliber piloting a character this privileged. So you're going to see them both maximize the character to his full potential. Nice down C yet again from Dai. This is what we're talking about, full potential here. Mashing that down C, using those double jumps. And even just that, it's really difficult to play around.
Yeah, and he's cranking up that guard gauge on Dai's side here. Got to be careful. Or rather, the rev gauge. The guard gauge will be cranked up if he ends up getting into overheat, though.
Disengaging. Oh, my
there
goodness.
There it is. Zippy, the first one to overheat.
All right.
Yeah, he had to do that because he knows that that string was coming.
Nice block on the overhead after the frame kill sequence.
Zippy, despite having a hard knockdown, unable to build anything off of that and die with a quick game one.
Yeah, man. Dai looking strong as ever. That's Mao's Dai. Mao's, of course, a very old esports team, so it's kind of cool to see these guys getting involved in little old SNK games.
Man, it's wild, right? What a timeline.
Yeah.
Gotta get too short. You can have a 5-frame normal, but it's gotta reach. That is kind of justice, though, that he can't punish his own rev blow.
Yeah, good. Like, good riddance.
Yeah.
You have to deal with it, too, now.
Oh, okay, hold on a second. I think he might be out of range for the stand B, though. Too far, well, rather goes for the far C, and then just too slow to get the punish there.
Uh-oh.
That's going to be a big punish.
Yeah. I guess he was going for the guard break with that, and he's pretty close to getting one here. Oh.
Might not, oh, there it is again, but he lets him jump out. Hello, what's going on here?
We're seeing some slop here. Okay, finds the hit, but doesn't have the meter to kill here. Oh, nice. Gets the air grab.
Yeah, man, the air grab in this game is kind of a game changer because you usually think when someone's jumping in the air, they're probably going to just look for the just defend. The air throw completely destroys that.
Of course, yeah. So really good usage of that option from, oh my goodness.
Wild punish, get your damage, brother. Take your medicine.
Built so much bar off of that. Rep blows, oh my goodness. That's the Yurikov. I was playing Yurikov in a long set last night. He does that all the time.
Just a low hop and just goes for the low.
And depending on the timing, he can empty jump, land on the other side, or land in front. And he can also hit you on the way down or not. So there's like, it's kind of like a four-way mix-up, but if you're very used to seeing the timings of when he jumps, then you can actually see.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, there's probably a tell in the distance.
Yeah.
Whoa, that full screen's an Aiken.
Oh my goodness.
That low B, stand B, dude, is just, I don't think it ever misses.
It never does, and again, his 5B moves him forward.
That's crazy.
A lot. So I mean, it's literally always in range.
That's gonna work out for Zippy here. He's gonna take game 2.
Yeah, looking real close. Both these Hokutomaru players evenly matched, it seems. So it all comes down.
Yeah, like and they're both being fairly unpredictable, not falling for the same old vanilla gimmicks. So, did I say unpredictable? Predictable, I meant unpredictable.
Yo, Zippy though, big lead in this third and final game between these two.
Yeah, what a turnaround. Jeez. Still the only character that really gets the 2-hit Rev Blow there, so it does double the damage.
And double the meter build too. Rev Blows do build quite a bit of meter for you.
That's crazy. Die not out of this yet. Eats. There we go. I thought he pressed the button there.
I thought so too, but Die, very nice defense. Drops the combo though.
I don't know about that, but gets the overheat. Now you got to get him into a blocking situation, possibly going for the guard break. He does not have meter, so there's no reversal possible. Don't let him backdash. What a high dodge.
Beautiful reaction from Zippy. Nice air throw from Die. Has another chance to put on the pressure, work that guard gauge maybe. Oh no, he just gets a combo.
That should be it.
Yeah, very nicely done from Die. And now Die actually taking the first round. That round was looking all Zippy for a moment, but as soon as he got overheated, it turned into a completely different story.
It's a real struggle there, but that high dodge, I thought that was going to take all the wind out of Die's sails, and Zippy was going to be feeling like $1,000,000, but ended up backing off immediately. Wow!
Zippy is so ready to anti-air those teleports, man. Die, I think, needs to not use that option quite so frequently.
I think so, yeah. That thing just has, that move just has so many ways to get around that. Just had to pick up, no, too short.
Unfortunate for Zippy.
No follow-up there. Didn't want to overheat, most likely. He's really close. He's at 76%. It might get there.
Yeah, Die smells blood. Nice reversal from Zippy.
Not over yet.
These guys are playing at a pretty high level right now, making a lot of smart decisions. Great guard cancel.
And now they're both going to start attacking each other's rev gauge. They're both close to overheating. 2 bars on. Oh, my God! Have a taste of your own medicine, Die!
Zippy, yeah, once more, showing that he is just so ready to utilize all the different Hokutomaru options. Die, his defense, I gotta say, isn't quite as good as Zippy's when it comes to anti-airing, but his guard cancels are better.
Yeah,
so.
Most certainly. Wow, and they are already revved up that high? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yo, Zippy doesn't have that much bar to work with, already overheated, and doesn't build the last bar.
Yeah, he wanted that so bad. He was thinking, like, maybe this will do it, but unfortunately, he did not build meter off of the rev excels.
And now it's Die's to, oh my God.
What? He didn't press the button, did he? Did he? Did he? No way.
Oh,
this is gonna hurt. This could be curtains. This could be curtains. This is one of those moments where the momentum shifts dramatically. Yeah, it's happening.
Oh, wait,
no,
punish?
No meter, though. No hard knockdown available.
Good block from Die.
Got the life lead, though. Got to be careful of that. Overheated him, and he thought it was his turn. Did he try to JD that?
He couldn't. He was overheated.
I know, but I was like, he was blocking that, wasn't he?
No, he got guard broken. And Die, in a nail-biter of a set, takes it. That was this game compared to others, I feel.
Right.
Obviously, I'm a little biased, but...
Hey, man, you know, I see it like plain as day. You know? Now, I'm not going to say other games don't have that.
Of course,
but I think this game also has it, though.
Yeah.
Immediately goes in with a close C. Gamer B not wasting any time. Probably doesn't want to give this me again character too much time to think about what's coming next.
Oh,
that was interesting.
Yeah, went for the shimmy. Trying to bait out a throw and punish, but no dice. Oh, was he trying to build meter there with the command grab?
Possibly, yeah, because he definitely wasn't close enough for that to actually touch anybody.
Nice guard cancel command grab from me again. That does scale pretty heavily. 45% just to do like a tiny amount of damage, unfortunately.
I think the most important thing is they hold on to momentum and the position in the corner.
Yeah, it sent the message too, right?
Exactly. I will do this, brother. Wow, he's just defending everything. I'm scared right now if I'm Kain, thinking like, hey, this could go bad at any moment.
Nice JDs, honestly, from me again. Me again looking very strong like I expected.
Definitely someone who's looking for the JDs at all times, probably looking for the opportune guard cancels. Whoa, didn't JD the second hit that Panzer. There it is.
Plus frames, maybe didn't know, swung into them. And yeah, Gamer B taking the first round. After, I mean, it didn't look like he was in that much control, but at the same time, he was the one pressing the offense basically the entire round.
Exactly. So. The only thing that me again was actually doing was JDing a lot of his approaches, which is also very important because that can be discouraging to the opponent.
Yeah, but it's also just like the start. Like you need to build something off of the JDs. You need to be able to guard cancel at good moments and stuff like that. And we only really saw like one good guard cancel from me again last round.
And it's not really dangerous until the opponent's like probably in like orange health. Yeah. That's when the guard canceling starts becoming possibly a kill scenario.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, more. Kind of would have expected him to rev art that.
Uh-oh.
That's going to be the end of the round for me again. Game 1 goes to Gamer B.
Yeah, Gamer B keeping it real solid. Me again, of course. I think maybe more used to playing against people that like just give opportunities more for free, whereas GamerB is like playing pretty compact, not putting himself to a lot of risk.
Yeah, you know, like a lot of people play this game like by the numbers. They think I'm on offense at all times.
Yeah.
So people who like the JD a lot, like me again, just basically just get the JD all the time and wait for their opportunity. But GamerB's pressure has been staggered. It's been well timed. It's definitely hard to defend against that.
For sure, for sure. Oh, okay, could have gotten a lot more, and as a result, GamerB gets a setup here.
Yeah, you like that Rondo pressure. It's a wheel. It's a Rolodex, man. It's a roulette wheel.
It really is.
Is it going to be high? Is it going to be low?
Yeah, GamerB's offense is so layered with this character, and me again is looking a little bit flummoxed at the moment.
Yeah, they look so strong on defense, but I'm starting to realize that maybe the JDs was really all they had, and that one guard cancel didn't really seem to put GamerB off of his offense. And he's not going to go for hyper defense there, so he's getting the guard, or rather the rev gauge jacked up. Finally, some offense on Megan's side. A little lukewarm there.
Oh, unfortunately gets anti-aired, and once more it's GamerB's turn.
Yeah, he kind of didn't really show him there. He went with the close A, and then didn't really build anything off of that. And there he goes.
Oh my gosh, that looked like GamerB's offense is honestly so terrifying. He did not do the same thing twice as like the same arcade background.
You know what? Good for him.
Yeah.
Do not be tied to old technology. Those things are hard to store.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're talking about like you get to our age, you got like 4 or 5 of them like sitting around, right?
Like, what do I even need you for anymore?
Exactly. I mean, but it feels so bad to like just throw away one,
I'd never
right?
throw them away.
Exactly.
They're all in the house.
Exactly.
K7 already in a lot of trouble.
Goodness.
What a read.
Yeah, dude, the pressure from TheGio is so well layered, so well designed.
Yeah, and like the Gato definitely capable of doing the same, but at the same time, K7's got to get off his back. Finally got out of the corner.
Oh my gosh, just runs right into the down C.
Hasn't been able to get anything started since round start. K7 having a second shot at it here, but that defense was not showing me a lot. Looking for the far C.
Okay, nice air-to-air. Goes for the cross under, but a great guard from TheGio.
Oh, got the counter hit there. This is going to be big for K7. A lot of damage on the board here.
Yeah, spends the 1 bar. I like the decision. Gets the hard knockdown. Gets a setup here as well.
That
Goes low.
What the block, dude? Wow.
Very nice guess from TheGio.
Yeah, that 50-50 is still pretty scary.
Oh yeah, it's very potent.
Yeah.
But that's like going with the low there. That's the layer 2. He expected TheGio to already like be aware of the overhead option, right?
I mean, so that's definitely a safe guess. But I will say this: Gio was eating the overhead a lot last night.
He was, yeah.
That might be a symptom of the gameplay.
All right, so he's going to do a fair bit of damage here, but K7's still alive. Almost has 2 bars to work with as well. Probably only going to need the 1 if he gets a good clean hit here.
But it's going to be difficult. It's going to eat the throw instead. So there we go. Game 1 going to TheGio. And K7 working on something there.
Yeah.
Not entirely as effective as it could have been, but I think that's what the adjustment is for. I think we'll see something different this round.
Yeah, honestly, that throw at the end for TheGio was a big risk. Had K7 read it and hopped, he actually could have just taken that entire round off of that, right?
Yeah. And we were seeing that earlier on into this game's lifespan competitively, but now I'm not seeing a lot of hops to beat the throw as we used to, because I don't think the throws are as prevalent either. The strike throw game was definitely it's still pretty strong, obviously, but I don't think people are necessarily leaning on it so much anymore. Oh yeah, he's like, man, you want to press a button there? That hurt box is gone. Good punish or counter it. There you go. Man, and TheGio just does not need to let go of the forward position on his D-pad.
On his D-pad, yeah.
I almost went with the old boilerplate there.
Right.
Yeah.
TheGio on set point now against K7. K7, of course, also a strong competitor, but I mean, he's just looking outclassed by TheGio at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Again, like TheGio, one of the better players here right now. It's a great experience for K7 if he wants to take what he can from it. Big damage on board here, possibly. Oh, no meter. Ow! Well, that's all she wrote, man. What a commanding performance from TheGio. What a perfect.
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, this character, Hokutomaru, when he's the green flash, and I was like, huh.
Okay. I mean, I'm
maybe.
not going to doubt. I'm not going to doubt.
I mean, you're Justin Wong, so I guess maybe you can, but I'm pretty sure a guy like me.
I don't have it.
There's no way. Maybe.
I'm mashing that SOB.
I don't know if I can do it, man.
All right, full screen Rev Power Wave. Oh, man. Jump D for RD. You ain't going nowhere.
Pressing that D button quite a bit. Nice air-to-air, though, from Hyde. Gets some offense going, but just like that, Pleb answers back.
There's a big counter hit in the air, in the corner, rather. Jeez.
Nice. Gets the knockdown.
And there's that 40% we were talking about.
Drops the chase down. And gets hit with the empty low. Luckily for Hyde, Pleb doesn't go into the super.
Oh, man, that could have been real bad if Pleb had actually got hit by the DP break, especially with a bar on Terry. Overheats himself? What's going on here, brother?
Nice, nice. Hyde still in it.
That wasn't the strongest response there.
And Pleb kind of cracked at the end, I got to say. Kind of was just like already committed to that reversal option.
Yeah, a couple of unfortunate decisions there. Got the overheat and then kind of just gave some lukewarm pressure for the guard break and ended up losing all the momentum there.
Yeah. Oh, no, and that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. The ability to just hop on you when you go for the throw attack.
Jeez, man. And he already overheated, but hey, did he press the button? No, he did not.
Yo, Hyde looking strong as ever. Gets the throw that time.
Finally, right?
Yep. And that's important, too, to put the fear of the throw in the other person's head still.
Right.
So that you can kind of prey on that in later rounds.
I don't know what he was looking for there, but full screen crawl is definitely asking to get power waves.
Oh, yeah. Kissing the ground on a ground fireball.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, geez. Yo, Hyde looking so strong, though. Oh, wow.
Woo!
Okay, nice punish on the burn knuckle whiff. Pleb has it actually a good chance here.
Oh, wow, an immediate. Finally getting some offense here.
Oh, but loses him in the roll.
Yeah, Hyde just immediately backing off that. Says, nope, we don't need to play that game.
Yeah, I know. Hyde's decision-making, their decision-making is just like really strong this set so far. Nice hop.
No whiff punish there. That was a big opportunity for Pleb, but did not take it. Oh, I like the attempt. Love it.
Nice guard cancel. Ooh. Gets a knockdown. What we got here, Hyde? The empty low.
Jump low, but didn't get a significant damage off it. Oh, gotta be careful. You can challenge that crack shoot follow up. There it is. I know he's been looking for that all game.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so Hyde out of the SPG now. No longer has hidden gear. Doesn't get the meaty. Nice blocks from Hyde.
He caught him. I thought that was a full jump. That might have been a hop.
I think it was a full jump, but still got caught anyway.
Just early enough?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yo, nice control from Pleb.
Perfect way to play that, saying, hey, you lost the ability to use Rev, to guard, to JD. These buttons are going to matter now. On the ground.
Yo, beautiful anti-air from Hyde. The reaction's looking on point.
Oh, the JD still. Give me that health back.
Okay, great punish on the landing. And I like the usage of the hidden gear there. Had 50% rev already, so using it here, not a bad choice.
You're gonna get pretty good damage off of that because the the hidden gears do pretty good damage on her. Wow, just a run up close, see?
Just like, oh my God, and just gets hit high.
I can't imagine if Pleb just felt like, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult, man. The field is so stacked here.
He's up against JC 666. 6. He plays fairly active too, so it's going to be on the Terry to catch the Hokutomaru, which I believe he can do that. We talked about the D-crack shoot covering a wide arc.
That's right, yeah. Just able to put out gigantic hitboxes for Hokutomaru to run into.
Oh, run up throw again.
Oh, okay.
I think he thought possibly that might end up turning into a cross-up situation, so he says, no, we're going to shut it down there, but no button available. Ooh, the feint in the throw.
Plus frames.
Caught him pressing the button there,
yeah.
but wasn't ready. That the D-crack should break whiffing there. Interesting. Seemed like he was close enough for that. Death's head.
Punish, yeah. Okay. Klutz taking the first round. kind of like a quiet first round. Both players obviously still trying to feel each other out.
And I think that happens a lot in this game because, like we said, this does highlight player versus player, but you need to know what this player plays like. So the first round is usually maybe some big swings here and there, but nothing too telling.
Yeah, for sure. Both players. Oh my goodness, big hop. Oh yeah, Kless likes to use the rev blow to get the hard knockdown.
I like that too because you spend less of the rev gauge on the hard, and you still get the hard knockdown, and the damage is definitely respectable. At the same time, he is at 75% rev gauge. He cannot afford to be too fortunate. What?
Yeah, didn't block the last hit. That last hit is only like -4, by the way.
Might have still been able to get a throw possible, but hey, take your turn back. He's also at 80%, so he's not like, hey, don't want to get overheated.
All right. Nice clean sequence for Kless taking the first game. Not much fuss, really. Let's see if JC can make some adjustments here.
Yeah, JC kind of had some moments of brilliance there, and I think Kless was possibly a little too not reliant on the opportunities, but maybe a little too passive. But he's being very much aggressive here in this second game. Oh, the meaty round wave?
Yeah, I like that. Kless, I think, is really the only Terry I'm seeing utilize that option. But it's quite nice because it throws people's timings off.
Most certainly. Wow, what a round.
Yeah, looking fully in control.
Just beat everything that JC was trying to throw out there.
Yeah, Kless on set point now with this Terry, looking very strong, very studied as well. Most Terry players, they aren't like, they don't play that nerdy, you know? They just like kind of swing and do stuff, you know? But Kless seems to have all like the setups and stuff on deck.
Kind of a thinking man's Terry, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, got the close seat from that distance. Wow. Looking for the high dodge. Right now, JC looking real good here. Oh, no, again, steps into a cross-up jump beat.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
no, it doesn't complete the combo.
That is unfortunate, but he overheated himself in the process of taking advantage. He's going to get guard broken here if he doesn't get out of there. Wow. He's going to super. He's got a super. No, he's getting, okay, good mash, good mash.
5-frame low.
And I think, honestly, there, like, Kless had to just go for the guard break, but he was trying to possibly get optimal with it, probably not spending any rev gauge on it. Oh, no, no touch there.
Gets a knockdown here. Nice, I like using the closed B. Terry's closed B is a very strong normal. I think it's kind of slept on by a lot of Terry players.
His closed B is also really strong as well. It's hitting twice, and I think it's plus on block.
It is plus on block, yeah.
Yeesh. That's definitely new to this game. I love it. Challenge his, because he was probably looking for the crack shoot, so he was thinking like, hey, high dodge, but that power wave came out and clipped him. Wow, the counter hit, that's it.
Good stuff. Great conversion from Kless. Moving on over JC 6666.
And JC having a conversation with him, thinking like, hey, I probably had the button there. And Kless telling him like, nah, you never had the button there. Do you also get the demon flip?
Yeah, I want. They can go a lot of different directions with Yuri, though, is the thing. Because she's always been kind of like just like put whatever joke moveset on her, right?
Right, yeah.
So.
And then it just has great hitboxes on it.
Yeah.
I'm in a rotten mood.
Okay, we got actually Jenet going up against Billy Kain.
Jenet was someone that we saw a lot of during the pre-release events, but as of release, not so much. And it's strange because she still has a lot of the same pressure.
She's almost exactly the same. Yeah. She just lost like one of those like looping combos that she had in the beta, but that wasn't like it's not that relevant.
I don't think she lived and died on that, right?
No, not at all.
And now she's got a great rev blow, so.
Yeah. Has probably one of the best rev blows in the game. Has very strong up-close pressure with the close C stuff. Uh-oh.
A lot of big swings there and nothing behind it.
Yeah, I mean, this round could have been over had Phantom Thief completed
do a special move.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Y-Cry, though, has a chance.
Yeah, most certainly put him in the SPG. Now we're looking at... Tried it!
Uh-oh.
That was... Caught him before the armor could come out.
Oh, my gosh. Yo, the empty jump on the other side gets the low.
Aru, we literally called... Oh, my God!
Not quite enough yet.
Spin some meter, please, in this... Bro.
Unfortunate series of events for Phantom Thief, man.
Phantom Thief with like 3 solid hits in the corner and just no confirms.
Oh my gosh.
Was unable to finish him off. And Y-Cry said, man, you ain't gonna block anything? Let's go.
All right, looking again like the beginning of the last round where Phantom Thief getting a lot of openings, but I mean these combos, like I feel like could have spent some bar at least.
With all the meters she has available right now, absolutely. And what is that?
I mean, finding so many hits. There you go, gets the counter.
Maybe, maybe he wants that.
Sure, yeah. And now has 2 bars to work with going into this final round. Both these players do. Okay,
right.
YCry swinging into the sequence there. I feel like if you know the B-Jenny matchup, you kind of don't swing into that.
Nah,
usually.
you kind of have to let that go. You have to find your own way out. But then again, if you don't know the matchup against B-Jenny, she is one of the worst characters that'll just run game on you.
Oh, nice.
She did it second and got the counter hit. Does he have the combo finally? I think so. Wow, look at this pickup. These confirms and doesn't follow up with a Superman. I need to see a hard knockdown in the corner, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's got so much bar to work with here. Hasn't really spent any of it, I want to say. Oh, there's one.
Oh, JD the first hit, but didn't think he was going to have to bounce back that fast.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate for YCry. I mean, you could tell that he was just mashing back, but because of the way that he bounced.
Yeah, that's the game, man.
Yeah,
it's unpredictable.
It is. Oh, finds the plus frames, but gets mashed on. Wow. Okay, Phantom Thief taking it away from the jaws of defeat.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah. YCry was, I saw him holding up some fingers. He was like, yo, I'm +4 there, bro.
Well,
like, why'd you press the button?
What are you doing?
Are you stupid?
Absolutely.
No, I'm pretty sure they didn't go that far. That's just me. Nobody else is as rude as me.
No, definitely not. You are one of a kind. YCry wants that one back. You gotta feel like, hey man, like that wasn't supposed to go that way several times.
Oh wow, just swings into the far seas. Phantom Thief getting some damage here, but getting pretty close to getting overheated. Nice, I love the usage of the counter there.
And it's clear that Phantom Thief has a way he wants to play Jenet, the way he feels the most comfortable. And it's not about big damage.
No,
it's
not.
About being comfortable.
He's finding a lot of these hits here, and like it just goes. If he's winning neutral this consistently against Billy, who's supposed to excel in this, right? Like, you know, there's something going on there.
Yeah, most certainly. This guy is good. Not so sure about the combos. Oh, counter hit in the air. You got those? Yes, he does.
Yeah, nice little pickup there. Opts to keep it very cheap, and I don't disagree.
Yeah, I think that's fine. You weren't going to get much after that anyway.
A little bit too far out for the second close D.
Goes for the red line. Okay.
He heard us talking about not spending any bar.
He's like, this is the only super combo I know. Jumps on the tilt-a-whirl.
Yeah, that looked honestly hard to tell which direction to JD, right?
Yeah, so. It did. He was right on top of him.
Yeah.
And there's the red blow. It's one of the best in the game. If not the best, honestly. They buffed the hell out of it. And again, Phantom Thief with the simple stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Loser goes home from here.
That's right.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
Opens up with the ground pound. Interesting. Possibly thought he was going to dash forward.
Could be, yeah. Putting on the pressure here.
Hopping behind it, looking for anything they can find to get the momentum started. And there's the high dodge, but too low. Comes out the rotor.
I feel like Shin Paulo is just content to just try to crank up BeefyManatee's rev gauge. I think that's the approach here.
Yeah. I mean, we attack the rev gauge so much in this game, especially after it's like already in the orange, man. Like it's like a big blinking sign, like start doing block strings.
Absolutely. And okay, Shin Paulo getting jumped on. Actually, the matchup that we saw him play before, was it actually this same matchup?
I was wondering about that.
It might be a run back.
The double jeopardy?
It could happen. Okay, and Shin Paulo in a very close round 1 manages to eke it out.
This might have actually got some extra gravity on the matchup. Oh, looking for the low dodge or the high dodge there. And Kevin can't punish that, right? Because I think it's -6.
I don't recall.
Okay. Gets jumped in on, man. Nothing happening for Manatee right now. You got all that meter. What you gonna do with it, brother?
He's gonna spend it all on the hidden gear. Is this enough to kill?
I don't know, man. We've been wrong so many times today.
Oh, not quite, not quite.
I just need to round that up.
Yeah, I mean that's basically what happened in the end, anyway. So Shin Paulo taking the first game. BeefyManatee needs to figure something out here. I do wonder now if this is the double jeopardy.
I feel like it is, man.
Yeah.
Like, at least we've seen these guys earlier today in a similar matchup, so it could be possible. Big wild punish. And right now, Shin Paulo just running away with this one. And I want to say this is kind of how it went the last time. I know for sure Shin Paulo was extremely dominant in the previous game he was on stream with.
He certainly was, yeah.
Whoa! And BeefyManatee just trying to get anything started and finding close heavies.
Oh, big whiff punish, but doesn't get much out of it. Still finds a hit anyway.
He's going to make the most out of it. I like it. On the ground. Oh, look. Oh, he was like, dude, I don't feel good about this crawl. Yeah, he hasn't learned yet.
Nice anti-air from BeefyManatee.
Got to finish him here. There it is. BeefyManatee coming alive in the second game, but can he keep it up, man? Like, I think Shin Paulo might be outpacing him a little bit there.
Uh-oh, okay.
Yeah, you see right now BeefyManatee wants to just find a hit in a clean, safe fashion. Has not blocked that overhead yet.
No, and that overhead leaves him plus, even on blocks, so most people don't know that yet. It's not a thing that's like really intuitive to lab and to think of.
It's also not represented that much. So.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, that's a counter hit. That's going to be a confirm also. And he has so many resources.
Yeah, probably he's going to go. Oh, hold up.
Oh, hold on. Yep. Uh-oh.
All right, has a chance here. Goes for the overhead. Nice block from Shin Paulo.
I think Shin Paulo thought like it's probably mostly going to be overhead. Not anybody. No one almost doesn't go for the low, and that's it.
All right, Shin Paulo moving on in the losers qualifier match of this pool. I do want to say that was a double jeopardy, which is...
I'm going to go look at the bracket now.
Good team. Watch more fighting games against Sleeves, who is a player I am not familiar with, but that's why we're here, to get acquainted.
Yeah, he's going to be on the Mai, which is a character that's a little bit down there, you know, when people talk about in the tiers, and going up against Billy, who's incredibly strong. But that's a good start. Almost out of SPG already.
Yep. All you want is to get that SPG out as soon as possible. And there we go, really strong start by Sleeves, but the Billy Kain fights back. Billy Kain's kind of the character who everyone agrees is good, but I feel like he's still somehow underrepresented.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, Xiaohai has picked up Billy, so we'll definitely see him perform well.
That's when you know he's top 3 minimum.
Absolutely. Well, Sleeveless able to get the first round there with the honest Mai. Sway just kind of getting run over. One of Billy's downsides is he only has a reversal when it comes to a super, right?
Yep, I was on Street Fighter this morning and you're saying honest Mai and it doesn't compute in my brain yet. I need to swap to the other Mai. You know, the one that's actually honest. Because there's daylight robbery out there, my friend, I can tell you that.
Sorry, didn't mean to give you PTSD with that one.
That's the one. But so far, yes, Sleeves doing good. Sway almost out of that SPG. And he is out of SPG. No more ref blow accessible from both sides. Wakes up with the super. Is going to be blocked into the punish. Should be able to close this round easily. No bar needed, no bar built either. Sway takes the round.
Yeah, that's good. Good resource management there. Didn't even go into overheat, but wouldn't have mattered either way. One thing I really like about Billy as well is he has incredible light confirms. One of the only characters in the game who can hit 4 lights into super.
Yep. One of the strengths on the character, obviously. Now keeping the opener into the corner. Sleeves with that middle SPG. Sway unable to get more damage with this one. Little ref blow gonna be blocked, and now we stay in the corner. How do you escape that? You don't.
Yeah, walk you right back in. That's gonna be the knockdown here. Oh, just goes for the super. Still gonna get some decent Oki.
Yeah, all you want is the frame kill into the low. The mix is successful. Sway takes the first game.
Yeah, that first round was a rough start there for Sway, but definitely was able to pick it up, figure out the habits that we're seeing here from Mai, and exploit the fact that, you know, she's not really that good at a longer range. She has to work to get in. She has the fans that are pretty strong, but other than that, you know, there's a reason why we're switching to Terry now.
Yep, Terry it is. We're moving more characters, short sets as well, you know, changing characters, I respect that. But let's see what the Terry Bogard is saying. Because the Billy Kain looks on point at least.
I like the switch to Terry because guard cancel on far C poke into Burn Knuckle is really good, actually. It's a good way to get in on Billy if they're being a little too obvious with that.
Yep. Opens with a DP, simple and efficient. And now it's all about how you get close, how you avoid these long-range normals from Billy until you don't sway with a strong start. Gets a hard knockdown as well, just needs that one hit to get away from the SPG. Ref blow still available, but we go for a DP, okay?
Yeah, Sway pretty heated up though at about 50%. Gonna get anti-aired. Nice pickup. Are you willing to spend the meter? There it is.
Like that. Committed to a button and got caught off guard with the wake up super on this one. Sway just waiting to close the round. More pressure. No, the great challenge there by Sleeves, able to take the round. The change is successful at least.
Yeah, I think the burn knuckle is just going to be a really good tool altogether to kind of skip that neutral, right? Just get in on Billy, a really quick, easy way to do it.
The jump, I like the JD as well. No anti-air allowed for you, my friends. Sleeves gets thrown and gets thrown straight to the corner.
Ooh, thrown out of the rev blow as well, but still an SPG, so Sway has to be a little cautious, or else that's going to happen.
And now it's a bit of pressure, but not going anywhere. Great challenge again by Sway, slowly but surely getting momentum, okay. We're using fancy moves now, we're trying to surprise the opponent. Sway not trying the anti-air this time, maybe expecting a JD.
Oh no, but just eating a far C. Unfortunately here, Sleeveless is overheated. No longer going to have access to those EX moves and probably not even access to life here if we're not careful.
He's still 100% of these wake-up DPs. It's working, but this time, no JD available for you, my friend. Sway takes the round, offers himself a match point to move forward in winner's side of these pools.
Going into this with 100 bar as well, meaning on the first touch you get, you can just cash in everything. I think that's what we're planning to do. Look how much we're revving ourselves up already.
Spend it all. You're in SPG anyway, and you got 2 bars, so the next hit just recovers all of your rev gauge unless you're sent out, which is exactly what Sleeves immediately does. Goes to Super to at least recover some of that rev gauge. Because overheat is so incredibly long, man.
It is. It takes forever. And look at that guard gauge, too. About to get cracked open.
There we go. But you know what? That's kind of the best guard crush you could ask for when you're on the receiving end. Absolutely no way to convert anything of this. Not the greatest of choices by Sway. Puts his opponent in SPG as well. Can you JD this? You can't.
Yeah, no, wasn't ready for it. But still, waking up with that rev blow, that is a massive punish. And a game there for Sleeveless. The swap to Terry working out beautifully.
Yes! Terry works. It's 1-1. And we go to the final game. Taking a moment to stay hydrated, of course.
I think Terry is one of those characters that he is just underneath that top 5. Yeah. He is incredibly strong in like basically every single scenario and at every single range, and people are already starting to develop some nasty high-low mix with him too.
I think it's definitely strong. It's just like, obviously you have the usual suspects in this game, but it doesn't mean the other characters are terrible. They just tend to do the same thing without as much, efficiency as the higher tier, but that doesn't mean they're bad by any means. Terry is still a character that not represented too much, but whenever you see him, you can see why he's played.
Absolutely, you can just run rough shot on your opponent there. There's a nice corpse hop, able to catch with the low.
All right. Into the super. Are you okay? No, he's not.
Oh, I think he could have gotten a DP off there at the end, but...
He looked high enough, right?
Yeah. Opted just to go for the Oki to be safe. You don't want to whip a DP right in Sway's face.
To get a throw. Sway looks good, and there we go. We block this time. Sleeves a bit too eager to go for these DPs. He won 100% until now, so...
Yeah, I know. Just finally getting blocked. That is a massive win there for Sway. Once again, setting at set point. Let's try and not let this one slip away again.
Hydrate 1, stopping you from going into the air. No conversion, but that's going to be the throw. And Sway slowly but surely, he's getting closer to a position where he can hit, gets the high invincible attack. Conversion into the super, the hard knockdown is there. Little frame kill into the high-low. No, just gets away from that far.
Yeah, he sticked out the JC, so it got caught by the power geyser. Just getting a little too greedy there with the buttons.
I got caught off guard, I can't lie. I thought that one with the whip. My man went for a double back jump to get away and still got hit. Regardless, Sway converts and gets the win. He will move forward on that winner's side. Sleeves will be dropping down into losers, but of course, that means another chance And more man grab.
Yep.
The jump
Just
scare
scoop
always
you up.
works. It always works because like you've been hit by 7 overheads throughout the set. You are blocking the next overhead.
It's that mental stat.
Yes, you forgot
That's what
that
they
the
say.
grab is an option there. But there we go. Aru versus Rain. We get Mai versus Rock. Let's go.
Oh no, an unfortunate rising tackle there. Rain just getting punished big time right at the start of this round.
Alright, we get one throw. Moving for more. Nope. Gets away. Conversion's gonna go in Aru's favor.
Yep, getting the knockdown there in the DPE. No roll, just wakes up with another rising tackle. Okay, so Rain already showing they're not afraid to just let the DPs rip here. Aru's gonna have to respect their Oki.
And that's EXDP as well. You know, it's like I'm letting it rip and I'm using Cage for it. Because why not? Unfortunately, not gonna work for Rain. Aru takes a clean and convenient round number 1. See if you can keep going. With a replicant.
Oh wow, the double B, 2B into the super, very nice. Already putting a real. Yeah, we're definitely getting a misinput here, right?
Yeah, I think so as well. And one of the problems as well of that first opening is that sure you get more damage, but you put Aru in SPG. It's quite an interesting approach in this game to try and do lower damage to avoid SPG and then big damage to just completely override it. One thing you try to go for. Aru looking for the pressure, staying there. Yeah, the white punish is going to be there. He's got 2 bars, he's got everything. Let's go.
Dumps it, yep. Gonna get the kill here as well. Look, that was not optimal. Should have held on to the meter, but I respect it. He wanted to see the cost.
Yeah. Give some more. You rarely ever see it anyway. You don't really have a lot of mice around, so we enjoy a bit. Aru, calm and composed. Gets his first game in a dominant fashion.
Yeah, looking good here, looking good on the Mai. I wonder if we're... Okay, are we going to go into the rematch? I wonder if maybe our buttons were wrong or something because we were just getting those weird misinputs, but it looks like it's not. We're going to just jump right into it.
All right, let's go, Rain. Show me what you got.
And I like that you mentioned earlier about, you know, the stopping combos before getting into SPG, because that's something, again, with the DP. Yeah. But I think that's...
Like, is he doing walk forward replicant?
I think that has to be it, right?
I don't know.
But isn't...
That's the 3rd time.
I don't play Rock, but isn't Rising Tackle on kicks?
I'm trying to think. I haven't played Rock in a while. Crap.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to go for like Rage Run?
I'm not entirely sure. How do you get this in neutral?
Yeah, just unfortunately, it's causing Rain to just all of this to collapse, right? Because Aru is ready to whiff punish the moment that he lands.
Now let's go. One way to can. The jump is there, but no conversion, unfortunately. Rain not getting what he's looking for. And Aru is just cruising through this match, sending the opponent to the corner.
And you can see waiting, thinking that the wake-up DP is going to come. There's the just defends into the punish.
I like the EXUs, you know.
A little oomph to it,
it's
right?
just, yeah, it's like, yes, I don't do, we don't do half measures. In this household, we commit. And I'm not trying, very unsafe, and of course, we're going to get the punish on this one. Aru is not going to miss this one, has an opportunity to give us more content.
Yeah,
let's go.
Right on in, take the leather off. This is actually a really good super costume aside.
Yeah.
But we know what everyone watching at home wants.
One more hit needed. Oh, gets the jump. DP is going to hit, trying to go for the super, but that was way too ambitious. Aru closes it. Simple and efficient. Rain, unable to really showcase stuff, but you know, that's kind of the reality of being on stream at a major.
Yes,
you know, like your first time on stream, it's very often not a good time.
Bro, even in online tournaments, when they throw me on stream, I'm nervous. I'm like, there's no crowd or anything. I'm just sitting in my room and I'm sweating.
It's just, you know that close. One of them, if they don't like the fighting game drone, they can ask to draw from the horrible box, which are terrible games that are actually bugged. And the second is each team has a joker being like, this is my terrible game of choice. We are going to play my terrible game of choice. Well, and you have a ton of fun on these, man.
We got a good game coming up here, though. Nothing terrible about this one. The Acid Bro on the Gato up against Big Bones with the Preacher.
Let's go. More character variety shown on stream. We are enjoying some good variety there. Big Bones representing the Puerto Rican flag. Acid Bro for the USA. Let's see what that Preacher is saying. The JE is there, but we get grabbed into the conversion.
And so far this round is looking all the Acid Bro. I mean, a lot of people are riding high on this Gato character too. I know Punko thinks he is top 3.
Top 3 is an interesting statement.
It is an interesting statement. I think the top 5 is healthy.
Top
I think
5 definitely.
He's underrated for sure.
But when the best player on Earth with the character tells you he's top 3, he might be top 3. I don't know. Definitely one of the things to check. Definitely a solid, all-together character. Has great damage outputs.
Yep, straight to the super, going to put more pressure on here. Unfortunately, Big Bones has not gotten a chance to really run any of Preach's game plan, which is to knock you down and set up that fireball.
Yep, finishes with the EX, gonna get the setup with this overhead. But you don't get much of overhead. That's the one thing with Gato. That's pretty much the most you can get from an overhead. But the Acid Bro is going to get a clean and convincing game number 1. Barely worried by the Preacher, the Gato. He's running his game comfortably.
Preacher didn't get to play at all. Like, I mean, we didn't see a single knockdown there from Preacher, and that's where she really thrives, is being able to set up that fireball. Oh no, whip throw there means that the Acid Bro is immediately going to take charge.
There we go, fireball game and trying to get something. There was a DP break there, but this led to nothing. No anti-air attempt by Big Bones. Still trying to keep the Acid Bro at bay, but that counter hit is going to make a good amount of damage for the Acid Bro. Sends his opponent into the corner. Goes for the EX to get the mix. Probably not an overhead there. Yeah, just goes for a simple one. There we go.
Yeah, I think the scariest thing about Gato is not necessarily mix or anything about that. It's when he's on top of you pressing buttons.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to figure out when it's actually your turn.
I agree. The Acid Bro getting too much points. On this, the Gato is looking good. We're trying to go for more sweeps.
Oh.
Big Bones desperately looking for a way in, but the Acid Bro's movement looks a bit too good. Another conversion. We're out of SPG again.
Get pushed to the corner there, just goes for the jump in one more time. Nice poke out there from Big Bones. Can we finally get something started?
For now, blocking the corner, gets the sweep at least. Another sweep! Do it again, yes! Watch your toes. Until you watch them, I will catch them. There we go.
Yeah, right into the level 2 red line.
Boom, boom.
Oh, but a big drop there. Still has a massive life lead, but now Big Bones has the corner with the guard! Cancel! First big guard cancel that we got to see here so
to say. But I'm not gonna lie, I would not be confident, you know, next to that. Like, listen, I can't lose. I've got to be serious about this. Let's go.
Oh, they're letting the intros rock too. And we're on the wrestling stage.
Of
this
course.
gets with
The
Raiden
gimmick.
in the background.
The gimmicks got to be all the way to the end. Let's go.
Oh my god, I'm a fake fan. He's wearing a Raiden mask. Look at Raiden's mask and look
It
at
is Raiden's mask. Oh, nice one. Let's go. Vox with the pressure in the corner.
Oh, trying to wake up with the throw. Yeah, Cusco finally able to get the wild punish. Put you into the corner too with the side swap throw. Oh. Hold up.
Okay, not going anywhere, but he's still looking for something. He's up to no good. But Static Gorilla and the Vox will be able to close this first round. 1-0.
He had a lot of really good ideas there. Able to get the guard cancel that was successful. The second guard cancel, not quite so much there on the dive kick and DP. Oh, it's too
That's
far
whiffs.
away. Yeah, his grab range is,
yeah, the grab range really bad because obviously the punch was right there. The hitbox, the extended hitbox was there. Trying to go for the lariat, it's not going to go anywhere.
Nice
Now we try
neutral
it. There we
jump.
go. Ah!
I really respect that we don't have combos. It's just been all command grabs. That's
Yes.
all the damage. Again,
Yes!
with the command grab! Damascus, not a single combo to be found. We're not here.
Combos
to
are
do
cringe.
anything but wrestle.
Combos are cringe. We do grabs, we do lariats. We are here for wrestling, and we do wrestle. Let's go. Puts him into the corner for Static Gorilla, looking good. Not much, little jump. Okay, another one. Another chance. There's a lot of escapes at 10, but we escape. Yakuskus. This guy makes me hungry all the time. Shout out to Vox. Representing Morocco all the time, but oh my god,
What's he
happening?
doing here?
Oh my
East Coast throwdown. That's right. Oh, he's opening it up.
Oh no, oh no.
He's got the glasses
Oh no.
on top of the Raiden
Oh
mask.
no.
Oh!
Face you!
Hold up. He's not done yet. He's not done yet. Are you going to shotgun it? You better shotgun it. Hold up. Hold up. Keep going. Chug.
Don't stop, don't
chug.
stop.
Chug.
Don't you dare.
Chug. 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 You got to crush it. You got to crush it.
Crush it,
overhead.
crush it, crush it.
Oh, let's go!
Hey! And that's when he starts doing combos. This is when the second phase of the boss fight starts. This is when the moves you have not seen before are about to happen. Look at this, you're done, my friend. It's so over.
He can't keep the glasses on because they're not sitting on his ears.
It is so over. Let's go. Tizoc is back.
Oh my god, he's just gained multiple tiers now. He has to win now. You have to win, brother. Not like this.
Let's go, it's time. Yeah, throw that towel down, fam. Fight! Let's go, we're back to the ring.
I'm gonna cry, bro.
I love this.
This is what it's all about.
We let the intros rock once again. And he is emoting the intro as well in real life. Let's go.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
Phase 2 is lit, brother. Phase 2 is lit, let's go. Coming in, no. The punish is there. Gorilla, try to escape. Try to escape your fate. There we go. We get the juggle. You go to the corner.
What's the Bruce Lee
quote?
No! Oh, to the air! He's overheated though, so no more EX command grabs. He's just trying to go for the raw ones.
Oh my, oh, I'm so scared. I am so scared. Okay, we block those. Yeah, he's looking to get the guard crush. He's looking to get the guard crush. It's not gonna happen, but he's still gonna be able to get a solid amount of damage. Oh, I was wondering, unfortunately, not happening. Match point for Static Gorilla.
Well, what's that Bruce Lee quote? I fear not the man who has practiced 1,000 kicks one time. I fear the man who's practiced one kick 1,000 times.
Yes, and that's the one. Another grab landing. Oh my god. I am so scared of this. I am so scared of this. Look at this, the drop kick. Another drop kick. He's trying. Oh! Bah!
You cannot get close. All right, goes for the wake up cutters.
Coming in. Yeah, simple but efficient conversion. Not gonna go anywhere.
Come on,
He's not going anywhere, but you get the guard crush. Not gonna get anything from this though. Got to watch out. Got to hey!
He wins! He wins!
Bah! Round taken. Round taken. And even the Gorilla Riz is taken away from Static Gorilla as the Mask Cusco is keep going!
To the window, to the wall, T-pose!
There we go, now we answer this one. No ref blow for you, my friend. Getting tired of this. Yakuskus. Hey. Hey.
Right, into the super, nothing personal. But now you put yourself into the corner.
Okay. You know what's gonna happen, right?
He's gonna command grab.
That's gonna happen. I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for the next group. Oh, great. Guess the anti on this. Oh, hey, no. Nothing again!
No, the entire command grab. One more time.
Do it again, do it again. Oh my god, oh my god. He's waiting in the corner. Oh, he's trying to escape this one. Oh my god, the jump. Oh, he's looking for the final scoop. The Mask Cusco. Look at all of these dashes, but they're not gonna get anywhere. And that's going to be the end of the road in winners for the Mask Cusco. He brought the hype, he brought the fun, but unfortunately, he's not getting the win as he's gonna give it to Static Gorilla. What an entertaining match it was. Shout out to the Mask Cusco. 5 was absolutely excellent. DNF Duel, of course. DNF Duel mentions. Guilty Gear, everything he plays. You know, Street Fighter 6 as well, Season 1, he was at SFL Europe. Was one of the MVPs of SFL Europe. Let's see what Mystic is saying. CR7 on deck. And another Mai, that's 3 times.
Yeah, Mai, very popular. I mean, for obvious reason, but I like to see characters that may not be the greatest still show up a lot because they're popular.
Yeah. Let's go. Opens with the fans, double JD. Mystic trying to get something, but the ref blow is going to take the better of him until you go for the DP into the conversion. Nice one.
And now you got the mix. Yep, into the ref blow once again, just sliding on in. Yeah, this character's set play is kind of nasty.
Hey! The wake up DP at least works. And the ref blow, let's go. Gets the chip. Mystic closes this round fairly comfortably. And then we go air to air, looking for some more. Keep the frames plus, but the ref blow is successful once again on the Cyber big side. Yeah, can't really juggle in this situation. Oh, I'm surprised that actually he didn't beat the recovery.
Good answer though by Cyberpunk Pimp. Whenever we see the ball come out, we're going for the EX fans, right? Just to try and shut it down, to try to play some normal neutral, not have to deal with the soccer ball. Or football, excuse me.
Thank you!
Football.
Don't do this to me, Chopper!
You're right.
Not today! If you guys don't know in chat, in my channel, in my Twitch, I actually have a bot that automatically bans you if you write soccer in chat.
My bad, my bad.
And it tells you it's football. And it catches people left, right, and center.
Oh! Tried to go for the left, right there, but got blown up by the wake-up super.
Alright, we juggle again, but again, right, you said it best, the fans are being used as a great way to stop the juggle from happening. Oh, yep, no fireball, and that's Mystic immediately adapting, right? You're trying to throw the fans. I have an anti-fireball super anytime, and I'm just gonna stay full screen right now, waiting. No!
Got hit. We were probably going for something there, like a backdash. Ended up just getting caught by the fan. Unfortunate, but a good round there for Cyberpunk Pimp, able to slow things down a lot.
Yep, another one. Oh, nope. Safe to DP. And that's going to be another one from Mystic. Yep, going for this, the juggle. That's going to be the double one, I believe. Yes, but that's going to be level 1. Taking it over. Mystic was looking for a throw there. Wake up DP working for it.
Open the dive kick. Able to connect. Overshot the cross, but Tempa still gets the knockdown.
All right. JD on the fan. Oh, trying to get the air-to-air, but that's going to be in Cyberpunk's favor. 1 DP, 2 DPs, and the super that's gonna be exactly enough to close the rounds. Mystic Smash takes game number 1.
And that was an incredibly unfortunate drop there, because if Cyberpunk Pimp was able to actually get that heavy DP break, he could have gone straight into super and won game number 1. So just unfortunate about Mystic Smash, able to just pick it up, and now 1 game away from winning.
Trying up, did not get the juggle with the ball. Of course, you juggle it once, you can bounce it off your opponents, and that's why you see the Cristiano Ronaldo just juggling from the full screen. He's not even. Look at this, techers!
It's so sick.
I love this.
Oh, good throw.
For the break, yeah, into the throw. Gonna be teched anyway. Looking for the cross up. Mystic gets opened up, and Cyberpunk Pimp getting some more. Giving him a double dash, not going to work. Yeah, you can't really dive kick when the ball is out for the juggle. And there we go, Mystic knows. Cyberpunk Pimp has been using these full screen fans a lot, hoping it stops the juggle. But Mystic adapts straight away. And now it's too much points for Mystic.
Sitting on set point, trying to go for the EX there, able to catch the whip jump in on the other side. Look at that health bar.
Oh, we juggle. Oh, we juggle. We don't stop. Another one. There we go. Conversion is there. Mystic Smash. Looking clean. Close it with a perfect. We'll be moving forward in the winner's brackets over Cyberpunk Pimp, who will drop onto the loser's side. We might see Mystic later on the stream. This one goes. Justin, definitely a player you can always be scared of Justin, no matter the game, no matter how trained he is. So when he's actually trained in the game, that's hard as hell. He's coming back from a 7th place at Head Stomper, and he's looking to do it again here.
It's great to see that this game has relit his competitive fire, right? Yes. For a modern fighting game here. But right now, just trying to zone out a little bit with that fireball, use it to gain some ground.
Alright, gets an opening, Sway. Keeping small amount of damage at least, but Justin escapes that corner, looking to get more small challenges. Sway is chipping away at Justin's health, slowly but surely.
Nice just defend, but the second jump there is going to blow up the throw attempt from Sway.
Alright, immediately chases, of course, no way to get away with that roll, and now that's going to be pressure from Justin.
Ooh, the 2C able to connect. Should be able to kill off of this. Yep, spends the super to guarantee it.
Clean one. Justin took some time to take the lead, and now the lead is taken. Round number 2 starting. Sway needs to find a way to do a bit more damage than just the small light into special. You know, like you need to find the clean openings, be able to be getting that commanding leads, because Justin Wong is getting that kind of damage into the hard knockdown right now.
Yeah, need to figure out a way to get in and get something like a close D or a far C to get into that big damage. Now trying to reel Justin in.
Nice one.
Yeah, you can see now we're getting more aggressive, right? Sway understands you can't just sit back and poke forever against a player like Justin.
Yeah, Justin had the jump in. Not the greatest conversion to get the kill, but regardless, just needs one more. Watch out to your gauge, Sway, because you're entering chip territory right now. And there we go. No rev guard, no JDs. Just dying off chip.
Gotta keep that in mind. And Sway, you're a Guilty Gear player. You know, it's just like FD.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Gets the first jump in. Justin Wong immediately gets in, and look at that. That's no more SPG already. Always option selects that dash to beat this roll, so no way to roll out of the corner for free. Just in his own point. Look!
Yeah, trying to go for that corpse hop. But Justin has been doing a really good job, too, of just hopping over those far Cs that Sway has been trying to throw out.
A bit to watch out, because he's done 2B like 2 times after blocking this, and it's not the greatest answer, because if Justin adapts to that, that's going to be a clean wild punish. Sway needs to change the button used, because that spacing is definitely not correct on this, but Justin won't offering himself too much points. Look at this, we're flexing! Let's go Justin, may I say.
No guard cancel on it though, right? That's how you get the punish. You have to guard cancel. I don't know if Hotaru has anything that's really strong though, that can close the gap.
Yeah.
Other than just maybe guard canceling into Fireball, right? To just start establishing some pressure.
Oh, gets the JD and jumps back in. There we go. He's going for just a level 1, right? Just waiting to get the hard knockdown into more, but we get away from the throw. No conversion though by Sway. That could have been a bit more. Unfortunately not happening, and we of course are going for the command grab because she needs it, Jobo.
Bro, she's the best grappler in the game.
I always forget, you know, I always forget, I genuinely, even though I see this character all the time, I keep forgetting she has a command grab because it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't on the Gato. You know, we were just talking about it earlier, Street Fighter 4 players. They like this game.
Yes.
Xion, Justin Wong, Mike Ross has been enjoying this
Punko!
game.
Punko coming back, bro.
Viscant. Like
it's
a
so
bunch of people who were in the Street Fighter 4 era have come back for this game.
It's so good to see all of the players back, but let's see Xian versus Lord Float. That is going to be the Gato mirror as said, and Xian opens up with the damage, trying to keep the opponent to the corner. Successfully done. Now just a small opening, not much damage, but Xian keeps the offense until the DP happens.
Yeah, get off of me. There's the DP break, just creating a little bit of space, trying to look for that wild punish. Well, instead, gonna get the counter hit, cash in. These Gato combos feel like they go on forever.
There's one bar. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Level 1 does chunks. Xian, commanding lead, gets the first round without being worried at all. Interesting to see that Lord Float is playing SPG at the end.
Oh, but a nice throw there on the Reblo attempt.
Alright, we're trying. Backdash going to go nowhere.
Just defend, but no guard cancel.
Gets out of SPG at least. Lord Float putting in work. Xian with the right challenge. Gets the counter hit to the conversion.
Ooh, but a big drop, unfortunately. And now in SPG here, Lord Float does have access to that Rev blow. Gonna make offense a lot more scary here for Xian.
Row overhead, but no conversion at all. Lord Float looking to make this one work. Of course, the end SPG is slightly better than the other SPGs, given the risk. Xian is happy to put himself into overhit because he's got bars. He's looking for that one hit, and as long as you stay on the offense, overhit doesn't really amount to much. But now, no!
That is tragic, but it's okay. Footsie's there with the slow overhead, gonna connect. Lord Float able to get around.
The way that overhead completely like put him a bit back. Let Xian's solution completely with Xian immediately goes in though. Strong start right now with a combo. Goes straight to the super. The hard knockdown is going to be there. Overhead into a 3 damage. Just 3.
Like you mentioned, not that much that he gets off that overhead there.
Yeah. It's like, you know, it's a similar mix to Marco, but Marco gets something of that overhead.
Yes,
you know, like Gato, sometimes if you're not sure, you're kind of better off just guessing low.
You can do super though at the end there, right? So yeah, if you want to spend the super.
Not Gato. Not Gato.
Not Gato.
Gato can't.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the thing. Marco can. Gato cannot.
Yeah.
So it's really like 1, 2, 3. That's all you do with Gato in this situation. So it's kind of the rule of thumb if you play against Gato and you don't really want to guess. Block low, because if you get open high, you're not gonna get hit by that much.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of the thing.
And also just be careful when you press, because Gato's buttons are so oppressive. We've already seen it time and time again. These counter hits leading to just massive damage and incredible corner carry as well.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Let's say we're playing Sam Show right now?
I don't know. We're looking at each other. What's happening?
Oh no, we're making... Okay. I thought we were going to make a character swap real quick. But I think it was SPG was in the wrong spot.
SPG. Might have been SPG.
So
it's okay.
A bit on the anchor position.
Gentlemen's agreement. We're back in. Xian versus Lord Float. Both of these players looking to continue their journey in winners. But of course, for Lord Float, it's the big test. Do you have what it takes to challenge someone like Xian?
So how do you feel about SPG on point for Gato? I feel like a lot of people have been putting SPG on point or on mid. Not a whole lot of anchor from what I've seen.
And SPG is quite risky as well, because given the damage in this game, it really happens a lot that you don't even ever see it. You know, the SPG on point makes sense anyway, because you want all of these resources to start your game.
Yeah,
right.
Just
you want
to
to assert
snowball
dominance.
your opponent, right?
Yeah, especially like the characters who have really good rev flows as well. They just want to get to use that. And for Xian, it's just he wants access to his options from the get-go. I do like middle just for one thing. It's a bit more likely for you to get a hidden gear when you're in middle, because you will build the meter by then than when you have it at the beginning. That's kind of depends on like what your approach of the game is. So it makes sense to see like point on middle being regular and anchor only in like specific situations.
Makes sense if you are playing a character like Gato here that normally goes for that level 1 super almost all the time in combos, that you would want it on point because you don't really care about hidden gear too much, right?
Exactly.
Oh, but Lord Float now. Starting to put the pressure on. There's the DP preventing the jump out from the corner.
Oh,
oh what a roll!
Comes on point, and there we go. We go for level 1. And now it's the mix.
Oh! No confirm, though, unfortunately. Still has Lord Float in the corner.
Trying to escape, but for now it's just movements. Being whiffed. Tap into the super.
Break your neck. And there we go. The Gato mirror is done. Xian is your victor.
Yeah, very comfortable as well from Xian. You will. Let's go Billy versus Mai. We go back to the same stage. First two between these two. And the question, of course, is, Aru, do you have what it takes to take Nemo down?
Would you have access to the dive kick, right, to try and get in at like weird angles there, maybe throw off Nemo's anti-air?
Tap. Simple opening, and now we're trying to just keep that damage. Let's go. Aru with opening. Watch out for the roll. Just get away. We don't respect.
No respect at all. Respect is earned.
We're just in neutral. We have lots of respect shown from both players. There we go. We got the JDs. Aru just showing his opponents. I got those! Into another DP.
There's so much movement going on from Nemo as well, right? We've been seeing a lot of Billy players earlier on. They kind of stand their ground or just kind of shimmy back and forth. So much short hopping and backdashing from Nemo, just being all over the screen.
Ooh! Okay, Aru, I see you. There we go. Gets the opening into the level 1.
Yo, hold up. Okay.
Yeah, these defensive options are on point. Watch out. Tap. That's out of SPG. That's double JD, but didn't lead to anything. The throw is successfully tech. He delayed to get the wild punish, and Nemo remains patient and closed that first round. Good showcase on Aru, but unfortunately, he could not get this round.
Yeah, very practiced with the just defense there. You can tell he's very familiar with the matchup, actually. Pretty comfortable with the matchup. He's now still creating that space, feinting the fan toss as well, just trying to force Nemo into a specific position.
All right, we jump in. He's back to the fans, but not really getting much right now. The ref blow is going to work.
Oh, yep, and there it is. Just a light confirm into the super. Aru in SPG goes for the rev blow immediately.
I love this. JD into rev blow. If it works, it works. Both of these players in SPG, but Aru get kicked out of it. Right now, trying to get some kind of damage at least. And Nemo is in the corner right now. That might be your chance to get something to work. Yeah, keep on these JDs.
Oh, there we go, trying to go for that dive kick. The EX one. And the punish. Oh, just goes for the back throw. Okay, I like that. It's for positioning.
Yeah. These JDs have looked on point by Aru, man. Every single multi-hitting move is completely stopped, and Nemo notices it, right? That's why he does not go for these moves anymore.
Yeah, trying to slow things down. Oh, no, but a bit of a safe jump there. Unfortunate for Aru. Yeah, and you can tell. A little bit of a sigh. He's performing so incredibly well, though.
Yeah, especially like all of the defensive options being put to good use. But the thing with Nemo is like, that's not really going to face him. He's still going to play his game. It's like, whatever, you JD, cool. JD this then.
All right, not quite able to get the full jumping combo. There we go, though. JB, but too far away to connect. Unfortunate there for Aru. Now just trying to be very mobile. Able to catch the roll forward from Nemo with the throw. Creating a little bit of space as well, but what a poke there with the explosion as well. Nemo, once again, still just being so incredibly mobile. I think that's what's making it tricky for Aru to figure out how to approach.
Yep. There's a lot of defense on Aru's side, but when is the offense happening? Woohoo!
0 frame super.
And gets the throw as well. Nemo is looking better and better throughout this one. We block that DP. Nemo reads Aru like a book and offers himself too much points. The Billy Kain remains solid as ever. Aru needs to find a way to get at least some kind of lead, but outside of being defending really well, I haven't really seen Aru being on the commanding side of the game.
Yeah, no, hasn't really been getting any mix-ups going. We've gotten a few clean jump-ins here and there, but most of the damage has come from defensive plays like this.
Yeah. But eventually you need to get that snowball offense to happen. Yeah, Nemo getting the opening, could not get anything. SPG is active at least for Aru. Good chance to try and make it work. That's gonna be teched.
Oh, we'll take that trade. Another great throw tech there from Nemo, though. Cross under, and that should be it. Doesn't even need the super. That's 2-0. But a great performance there from Aru, showcasing a lot of very strong...
Like juggles perfectly. It's so incredibly hard to get 4, but it's so satisfying.
Yeah,
I love combos, man.
I'm not doing all that. I'll just pick Billy and do just boom, 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 4 lights in the super. But we got 2 Hokutomarus. First Hokutomarus we have seen on stream as well here in this block. Super Noon and YungTate.
All right, Hokutomaru mirror. Of course, we're gonna use that ref blow. Can Hokutomaru punish his own ref blow on block?
That's a good question.
Because I haven't seen the mirror since the patch.
Yeah, that's right. They buffed his ref blow. That was an interesting decision here. But on the flip side, you can now ref blow back, which you kind of couldn't do before because he could just do his downward ref blow from the air.
So it's one of the things. It's just like it creates a situation where some characters cannot, cannot punish it, and then you're forced to just take the ref blow and wait. There we go. YungTate is on overheat, and Supernu knows, smells blood, going for this, but he's gonna get hit by the wake up super. Little hop into the throw. YungTate looking for more. Another throw, but this one's gonna be tech. Ooh! Anti-airs.
Yeah, unfortunately putting himself into the corner, but there's the run-up throw. Is nearly cooled down as well. Just hyper-aggressive. YungTate didn't even need the EX moves, and now it's Super Noon who is overheated.
Yep, the gauges are being spent today. And got to watch out. Oh, the conversion is there. Super Noon saves his life, gets the super and takes round number 1. Drawn out first round, but Super Noon comes out on top.
Yeah, YungTate got way too greedy there at the end, but there's the rev blow right back. It's the full pickup off of it as well. Yeah, get you out of SPG. We don't want to deal with the rev slop.
There we go. Not happening. Back throw. Interesting choice on this one from YungTate. And this is getting another opening at least. Backdash to chase that wake-up roll, but it's not going to amount to anything. YungTate looking good in this round.
Yeah, and I like it. Again, you're talking about defensive play, right? You could be lame. YungTate has such a huge life lead. There's no reason for him to go in, right? It's up to Super Noon to make something happen.
Double jump, looking for more there. The air ref is going to work. And that's going to be a nice empty jump to get that conversion from a distance. YungTate takes the round.
Straight into the next one. Both of them just creating a little bit of space. Ooh, that was a really long-range punish, too.
There we go, dash in. Gets a back throw once again. And another opening. YungTate is looking really good right now. Another back throw happening there. Trying to get the jump. That's not going to amount too much, but Super Noon needs to find a way to get away from this difficult situation. He's got the resources at least. Oh my god, get out of the air. Perfect game by YungTate, taking game number 1. Super Noon back to the drawing board. Clean.
Absolutely fantastic. Doing such a fantastic job of forcing Super Noon into the angles that YungTate wanted him to be in, especially in the air, right? A lot of air-to-air scenarios. That air throw at the end was picture perfect. YungTate on point, just controlling the space, the pacing of the match.
To try and double jump again, but nothing for now. And Super Noon is way more offensive this time, right? Immediately wants to take the reins of this game. After YungTate was a bit leading the dance, now we jump around.
Yeah, trying to force the aggression. Putting YungTate into a situation here in the corner, catching the roll forward with a counter hit of all things.
Okay. Into the super, clean conversion. Super Noon shows he's one of the best by adapting and getting a clean one. Now YungTate, it's your time to fire back.
Okay, able to go for the throw. YungTate getting the first blood, but tried to go for yet another one. SuperNoon had gotten tossed so much in game number 1 and is now calling out the throw.
Yeah. Nice slide for the frame kill, but not gonna get much for now. But SuperNoon, once again on the offensive. YungTate not really pressing a button, keeping it really safe.
Stalling in the air as well.
Oh,
ouch. No, but just a hop there over the elbow is going to be brutal.
Super to lower that rev gauge as well. Gets the hard knockdown. Just needs one more hit. SuperNoon looking good, and that's going to be air-to-air this time. SuperNoon quickly evens it up. Damn. That was a longer game number 1, but that second game was completely SuperNoon.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, Hokutomaru is so good at just slowing this game down. When you look at the average time of matches between other players, and then you have a Hokutomaru match, it feels double, right? Yeah, he's just so good at running away, so difficult to catch, even though they gave that counter hit when he does the double jump. A lot of players or a lot of characters still have a hard time capitalizing on that or even catching him in the first place.
Yep. Well, let's see. 1-1 right now between SuperNoon and the YungTate. Next match decides who moves forward in winners and who gets to the loser sides. We respect each other.
Same brain cell.
The brain cell is kicking. Let's go. The hive minds.
Oh, trying to go for the rev blow, and there is a punish, with his own 2B.
Yeah, I always forget how like the 2B converts from pretty much any range with Hokutomaru. Some characters have 2B, but the next hit might whiff if you're a bit too far. Not Hokutomaru, he's blessed.
Just has incredible light normals, but there's the rev blow from YungTate trying to take control of the match once again.
Alright, overheat now. YungTate waiting for that gauge to go lower and lower, but if you're simply waiting, you're gonna wait for a long time, my friend. If you want that one to be recovering, you need to move forward, you need to attack, and that's when you're recovering to way quickly. Look at this, he's under the 45% mark right now, and he does not care at all about being overheated. YungTate takes the round regardless. SuperNoon not exploiting that advantageous situation at all.
And the range on that 2B that you mentioned earlier, it shows like SuperNoon's getting caught by these cross-ups because it looks like YungTate is overshooting the jump almost, right? But that 2B goes so far and confirms from so far.
Tap. Can I get for more? There we go, throw is taken. YungTate still looking good. He's looking to get the potential final opening that could eliminate SuperNoon from that winner's bracket. The empty jump into Super. Not a kill just yet, but one more chance. YungTate looking good. The overhead's gonna be blocked. SuperNoon just trying to get close, but now it's the battle of the movements. We walk under into the big damage on this.
Yep, you have to be
yeah, you have to do this. You get away from SPG. You got the frame kill into the setup. Got to watch out. Using a lot of gauge. SuperNoon right now. He's on 80%. He can't afford to get overheated at all. And he's getting hit by the Shuriken. YungTate celebrates his win over SuperNoon 2-1. He will move forward in the winner's side of the brackets.
That was going to be a really difficult comeback anyway, right? You mentioned that obviously revving himself up so much that he was nearly overheated, but even if he was able to get a clean hit, you weren't going to be able to kill with the super either.
Yep.
So in that situation, you would give YungTate super, and now you're in the mix of back up and just throwing kunais or shooting fireballs is completely normal to him.
To be honest, in all fairness to Chris G, generally when he plays a game, he picks what works, right? Like, he's usually the kind of guy who picks a character who's strong, but not necessarily the character who's the strongest on the game when he plays, but always picks a character that's solid enough to deliver. And right now, it was Hokutomaru that already qualified him to EWC, and he's looking for the SWC.
Able to get that throw, nearly putting Diacid Bro out of SPG. There it is with the confirm. Oh yeah, this is all Chris G.
Ooh! He's going to work. Trying to get some more right now. You don't get much though, just one throw. Not much pressure after that. Look at this, Chris G is happy to walk back. And that's the thing I love watching Chris G. He's happy to take his time in this game.
Exactly. I mean, when you have a character like Hokutomaru as well, who's so difficult to catch, I mean, the ball's in your court, especially when he was sitting in SPG, so rev blow was a huge threat.
Oh, the jump away, but he's gonna get a conversion. Yes, Super is looking. Sends Chris G down. And JD on wake up regardless. Now he got those.
Yep, clean punish as well.
Did not want to overhit himself, of course. Makes sense. But he needs to find the next hit that kills. No! The back turn stance not gonna work.
Gotta be careful here, still close to being overheated. And Chris G is not that far away from closing out this round.
Yeah, tap into conversion.
Oh, no just defend there on the jump. And probably thought he landed in time.
Yeah. Probably hope that that was a safe jump. Unfortunately, not working, and ChrisG takes a comfortable game number 1.
Exactly like you mentioned, so willing to play at his own pace,
Yeah.
right? Just backdashed almost in full screen, just saying, I'm going to force you to overextend, give you just enough rope to hang yourself, and then punish accordingly.
He will slow it down to whatever it takes to make this one work. Let's go. The first swing is there, but there Bro is not getting enough damage from these situations. Couple critical drops there that really give ChrisG a nice lifeline to hold on to.
We haven't really seen the rev blow either coming out from the Acid Bro, even when ChrisG is getting very aggressive.
Yeah, he's looking for some solution, but it's not going to work right now. Look at this, ChrisG just stays out of his range. He confidently knows that he will open him up eventually, so no need to be scared, but there we go, clean conversion.
Perfect catch right into the level 1 super.
Oh.
You have a mistiming there on the jump in.
Yeah.
All right, clean. Making up for the drops combos earlier.
Hey, once in a while, it happens to the best of us, man.
Yeah, of course.
That's the main thing to say, when you see that even ChrisG can drop combos.
And Gato's pretty technical, right? His combos aren't the easiest to do either. All right, I love that heavy DP break into the light DP. Now you see Bro just being incredibly cautious, has such a big life lead that they don't want to do too much.
Yeah. Oh, no.
But then they did Damascus.
Yep, right as you say that, but no punish on this one, unfortunately. Bro still on life leads, looking to enter that SPG anytime soon.
It's just a dash block. Trying to find any way to open him up to thread the needle.
ChrisG knows, man. That's the pace ChrisG excels in, right? If you try to play slow, ChrisG is happily gonna meet you in this area and do better than you. Look at this corner again.
Reversal
For
level
real?
2 super.
Jeez.
Not enough though to get the kill. Ooh, what a DP on the teleport.
This one's gonna be JB'd. Oh, the challenge. ChrisG takes the round. Not without effort though.
Now sitting at set point. 1 away. I like how slow and plodding this match has been. Both players just taking their time. It's the tension building up for the explosion.
And now Backdash is trying to go for a run, but that's not going to get anything just yet. Bro is happy to block, but eventually you need to find a way out because ChrisG is not going to stop. He's going to rinse that offense. It's a low, then it's a throw, then it's a low again, and we finally be able.
Yeah, staying safe there with the EX elbow, gets caught, and that's going to be it. ChrisG moving on 2-0 with a perfect over Acid Bro.
Yeah, that was too clean.
Matchup.
Yes.
Marco versus Terry.
This is, we fight each other. Punch man up! That's all we want. Throw hands in the bar.
Oh yeah, and they're going right into it too. No shoes in the bar is crazy.
There we go. Overheads. I hope you can react.
That's what they say, right?
That's what I heard. Me personally, I'm not convinced,
Yeah,
but
hell no.
you know, you do you, my friends.
There it is, overhead. The internet says you can react to it, Stumpy.
Oh my god. Bonk! This has been a very quick match.
Yes.
So far, from Barbara. Snuffy unable to get anything, and Barbara is just happily being the one on the offensive side.
I mean, that's what happens when Marco knocks you down. You get put immediately into the vortex, into the blender. But there's a nice counter hit with the DP break. Going to be a lot of damage here as well. Not spending the super. That's a smart move.
Yeah, nice conversion. He runs out of the corner as well to get the throw situation. Wakes up with a DP. Barbara has the right solution right now. Ooh. Oh my god, no respect. None of them are blocking.
You see the characters on screen?
Yeah.
We're not trying to block. We're trying to fight.
Blocking is cringe. We all
I
know.
agree.
Let's go. Oh, the ref blow is gonna get the counter as well. Snuffy, after a very difficult first round, shows that we got steam in the engine right now.
Oh, wow. And the burn knuckle meeting the Tatsu there. Big trade. But now Barbara actually slowing things down a little bit.
1, 2, 3, there we go.
Oh yeah, you can tell Barbar is getting caught in Snuffy's pace now.
Yeah, yep. That's a very good one, and he needs to establish his own pace right now. Overhead! He's 5 out of 5.
Got the media as well, was able to connect that 2C with it.
Oh, we go low, okay. Mix.
If you get hit again, you're dead. That's gonna be it, into the red line super. Game number 1 for Barbar.
Nice one, the blender was put on and completely mixed the ankles of his opponents. Barbar taking game number 1, let's go.
Nice DP as well, stealing your turn back. No one said you could press a button.
What a game.
Well, he's just throwing out the overhead in neutral too.
Bro. No seasoning, we just go. Do it again, maybe? No. That's gonna be challenged at least by Snuffy. Again!
Yeah, Snuffy just gets caught holding down back, and Barbar has kind of figured that out, even just on regular pressure.
This time Snuffy was tired of blocking, right? The DP actually beats the overhead attempt. Barbar still getting the opening on this one, and he's going to offer himself too much points.
Man, these are quick games going on too. Snuffy finally able to get that anti-air. Still not going for the super. Might go for it this time now, just for that extra damage. There it is.
Extra damage and lower rev gauge as well. What you're looking for right now, the one punish is going to be there, and that will be Snuffy saving the first match points.
Gotta be careful though that he doesn't get snuffed out. Barbar still sitting at set point. The air-to-air situation, nice. Just the EXDP, get me out of there.
Oh! A clean snipe there. Just to jump back to beat this one. Saw the solution coming up, and it's not happening at all for Barbar right now. He's desperately looking to escape the corner, and at least he's getting the forward moving move. Let's see if we can get some more. The neutral jump not anti-air, and again this ref blow is going to catch Barbar slipping. Oh!
No safe jump. It looked like it was going to be a safe jump there from Snuffy, but it's not. The overhead connects! Okay, you're still alive, just barely. One more mix.
Overhead.
Oh, he jumped. He was expecting the DP to come out, but gets the throw, and Barbar does it.
And you can see happy weekends. Let me, dive deep into the Street Fighter 6 and the Fatal Fury world. This weekend. You can't do more than 2 and be efficient.
Well, we're about to dive right into this match. It is going to be Hotaru up against Vox. So Vox still making it deep in. I like to see that. He is just a fundamentally decent character.
Yeah. Let's see him doing well. Maigo, of course, going for the Hotaru. A solid pick regardless. And the DP is going to work. Shout out to, of course, the change on the DP. Not 4 frames anymore. I'm still pretty sure that wasn't intended, but regardless, the chance has been made, so.
Yeah, she was privileged, but now we're normalized. There we go, able to get the counter hit. Into the super, just get that extra damage and refund some of that drive gauge.
Oh, that was fast. There we go, conversion is there. And Maigo taking this one. The only main change that Hotaru got in this patch is obviously the DP being changed. And that was
really weird.
Something happened on the screen. Amazing. Hire me, guys.
Just barely crossed up, but you were saying about her changes, though.
Yeah, her changes, like the DP obviously has been nerfed from 4 frames to a standard 5 frames. But also she lost a couple routes due to a couple of pushback situations. So her optimal combos don't do as much as before.
Thank God.
Yeah, but her game plan remains the same, and it's just very slightly less efficient. That doesn't make her a terrible character.
Yeah, it doesn't make it any less stronger than it already is. There's the punish on the whip DP. That extra run through on the corpse hop from Maigo really paying off and getting game number 1.
There we go, the Hotaru pays off. And that's going to be 1-0. Let's see if we can at least bring it back. Are we changing characters?
Possibly.
No, it's still a box.
Maybe we're thinking about changing where our SPG is.
Yeah.
Just gonna keep it on point.
Okay. Just taking a moment. Sometimes it's good to go to character select screen just to take a moment to think. You don't have to just immediately press rematch. Might be annoyed at something that happened in the previous game or whatever. Just make it work. Take your time.
Sometimes hitting rematch is the worst thing you can do.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
So here we go. Anchor SPG here for the Hotaru. Nice, I like that dive kick. Again!
Esports! There we go.
Oh, that was tricky. The corpse hop into the command grab. But now just, we have the life lead, right? So just sit back and throw fireballs.
Yeah.
Force Severus to move forward.
And for now we're getting in. Yeah, not much getting on this. No conversion either on Severus' side, so he's gonna get the one to be grabbed. Small opening. Maigo puts the opponent into the corner. Not much happening, but you get that opening. That should be enough. Yes. No bar, no bar.
Maigo's just playing such a low-risk play style too, right? It seems like it's really difficult for Severus to actually get a game plan started because what you're looking for like whiff punishes and things like that, but I haven't seen a single whiff from Maigo yet.
Okay, Revlo works, double dash. A bit more, that's not gonna get anything yet, and Maigo is happy to just stay away from Vox's effective range. Chips away at the life slowly but surely, patient. But it works. Goes for level 1 to get the hard knockdown. They'll set up after this. Double fainting too low, let's go.
And now I think a command grab can kill here. Tried to go for the command grab, it looked like with that corpse hop.
Oh, jump JD, interesting. But this one to work, can't kill just yet. Severus on his last legs. Looking to get that one hit, but it's not gonna happen just yet. Can the Vox do anything to the Hotaru? No! But watch out, it's not a Rev Guard, that's okay.
No! Wasn't close enough to get the close D! That would have been a killing combo!
The super whiff, that was the perfect situation, but just as you said, unfortunately got hit by the wrong ranges in